Oh, okay.
Hello everyone, this is General Hand Grenade. Welcome back to the War Room. The war has re-engaged just a couple minutes ago. It's Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And
Well, first strategic
so we're
movements,
talking
and then
about some rules
non-combat
here.
go after. Oh, sorry, first combat, and then
And
non-combat after.
Yeah.
the onslaught against
strategic is combat,
Russia
yeah,
has
okay.
continued this morning.
Sorry, strategic
Jinx
movement?
has
Yeah, attack movement.
made us
right?
all his attack
Or
moves
combat
last night, so he
Well,
was all ready
combat
to
and
start rolling
non-combat.
this morning.
Yeah.
But this is just
So
called
he,
strategic in this
yeah.
case, just
He's
because.
got a pretty solid
optional rule.
Yeah,
grip on
but,
Moscow.
so you move
there
your
you can
strategic
see.
movements first.
Plus he's doing
then
lots
your
of
attack movements,
convoy.
or I guess it doesn't matter.
No,
The
attack
British haven't
is
got
always
their
first.
convoy
Oh, attack movements.
And then everything
protection
is
set up
And then you move your
just yet.
strategic movements.
And the Americans are
Yeah, then you
$9
do that.
away before they can
No, it's basically
start helping
combat,
out with
non-combat,
convoy
and then
protection.
strategic. I
But
would
we'll
say
get
is
to
probably
that
best,
point.
But I don't think it matters too much in that
Oh,
case.
okay.
We'll
I
get
think
to
non-combat is
Yeah,
a strategic.
because then that's that
uh,
extra thing.
yeah.
Because they
It's
work
Russia's
together.
turn, isn't it?
So,
Or are you done?
I'm done. I just need to flip these over.
Yeah.
So with Finland, do I align them at the end of the turn or what? What do you think?
What do you mean align them?
Like I could align them once I'm at war with Russia, so I could have last turn. I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah. So they become mine now.
yeah,
So I'm
they're
gonna up
yours now.
3, 4. So I'm gonna move myself another.
I think you just leave those white things on there, though. Those
Sure,
guys.
sure. Yeah, might as well. Okay, and I get a non-combat here. Pick up some dudes.
I thought they just aligned them if you signed that pack and you lined the
No,
others
I
in.
had to look at the rules, but we can have another glance. But according to the rules, they just align as normally in 1945 is the way the rules stated.
45?
Sorry, not 45. I don't know why I said that. Okay, here it is. Finland. Germany and USSR could sign the pact. If they sign the pact, there are special considerations for Finnish alignment. If the pact has not been signed, Finland aligns normally as per 4.6. In 4.6,
But you signed the pack.
we signed the pact, yeah. But then I went to war, so it doesn't matter. They're mine.
But you signed it, though.
I signed it, but they did it once I'm at war. They joined me.
Mm.
Anyway, so
You
Right?
signed the pact and then you broke the pact right away.
so they did
before you
join me.
just-
Yeah.
About 14 seconds later.
Yeah.
As soon as you got his free tax bill.
I was thinking probably 2 minutes.
Fair enough, yeah.
No, you signed the pact, then you guys had a collusion in here, and then the pact was broken immediately.
In a
right?
soup kitchen.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Um,
Whatever you want to call it.
Okay, that is it for me. Just put my units on the board.
Did you adjust your income?
I did. Yeah.
So Germany's at $58. Did you research any tech this term?
Well, yeah, I did. Here, let me roll for them.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so here's war economy, failure, and shipyards. Success.
Look at you.
Yeah.
One away from shipyards.
Yeah.
Yeah, start rolling in it.
It's time for the Americans to get busy on that now that they've got a couple more dollars. Before, I mean, when you only got $6, should I research or should I buy one dude?
Buy one dude, research something, and save a buck.
Pretty hard to do a lot
That
of
one
things when
next
you
year,
got
buy one
dig for
dude, do two
income.
research.
So did we figure out if medium bombers can
Yeah, I couldn't find anywhere.
cap or not?
I
Just
couldn't
see-
find
I
anything
couldn't
about
find it,
Oh, okay.
so it's probably just seaplanes.
I see. Okay.
it.
It said somewhere about, something with long range aircraft, but
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
don't know how that works.
Right.
It
Right.
didn't seem to describe it, so.
Gotcha. I can actually build this here.
You see smoke coming out Panzer K's ears over there.
He's figuring out his buy.
I don't know. It's
As many
I don't-
as you can.
You've got advanced anti-submarine warfare.
As
Yeah,
many
exactly.
as you can. Yeah.
Buy a
Gonna
bunch
help.
of transports, there'll be one on
Yeah.
defense.
Yep.
You could line Crimea with them.
Well, I can only land 7 things.
There you go. Buy a whole bunch of transport for Russia.
Yeah, meat shields.
As a defensive army. Or defensive navy. Just remember, you can build as many militia on
Yeah.
a thing as the territory has a number for.
Okay.
So if it's got a number of 5 or 6, you can drop 5 or 6 militia on that spot.
Instant.
This turn.
Yeah.
If it's yours, right?
Yeah.
If it's originally yours. If you capture it, you can only put down 1.
But unfortunately, I don't own a lot of territories. I guess I can militia this.
Okay.
Well,
I am at 58, but minus 12 because I captured 12 territories worth.
Oh,
Right? Is that the way it works? With Scorched Earth, I can't collect the newly conquered territories' income.
That was only the first turn, isn't it?
First turn?
and there are only 2.
It's only first turn with the scorched earth, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the,
Now he collects what he takes.
I don't
over.
think he ever collects what he captures.
Oh, really?
And let's double,
Huh, I didn't know
let's
that.
double check the wording on this.
It'd be on the Russia thing.
Okay.
James,
The
probably
Russia
got
thing should have it.
Yeah, that's where it would be.
Yeah. The only stuff that's on the old, that we need the old stuff for is, Unless they
Factory
changed
North
it.
Sea Scorched Earth. An enemy nation that conquers the Soviet land gets no income from that land zone the turn it is conquered. So yeah, it seems to imply that it
Okay,
can't.
that's any turn. I always thought it was just the first one.
So I get $46.
I've been doing it wrong for the last year.
no,
Doing it right on the wrong side of town.
as long as you're doing something right.
46 and 3.
Let's go take a look at what he's doing over there. So you're not buying any transports?
Well, I mean, I could if my allies really think that's a great idea, but I
No, I
don't
don't.
think so.
You don't have any allies. Remember that Chinese guy you attacked yesterday?
There was just 2 of them, and you didn't figure you'd miss them.
Yeah, Japan certainly didn't miss him.
Yeah.
Now, are these Russian guys, or do they just end it there?
I don't know if you're.
Oh, they
Unless
came
we-
off the board and
Oh,
they
same
were just
thing
sitting
as
there.
these,
Yeah, these guys are all dead, yeah. Oh, that yellow militia for the Lithuanian, I think it's Lithuanians.
Yeah, that goes in.
Okay, now, oh shit. First the Eastern Front, because that was the Western, like, yeah, I guess the Eastern Front. Okay, we will declare war on Japan, since Japan declared war on us. Take that territory. Just conquer the territory now. I didn't get a chance to do that. Okay, so yes. Boom. Japanese airborne.
Boom, chakalaka.
Now, interesting note. Can I do this? Can they move 2 through the mountains? Motorized infantry.
No,
No, they can't. So it's just a 1 movement.
I can't see why they couldn't.
I thought the new rules were you couldn't
Oh.
move to.
Maybe that was jungle you're thinking of, perhaps?
Well, yeah, definitely jungle is almost
To be at the
virtually
start.
impassable, but
Yeah.
but mountain, for some reason, I know I'm not blitzing. I'm just moving 2 to attack.
Yeah.
Right? Because I know you can't blitz. So that would make sense.
Combat. Movement. All units are reduced, except cavalry, are reduced to a total move of 1 when subject to mountain rules.
Except cavalry, so the cavalry's a little too far away too. So
That's interesting.
That's
okay.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Before you could have done that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
let's
you
go.
couldn't have blitzed, but you could have done
Well, I just hate to lose
Come
him,
over
but
there and see
seem
what
to
you're
have been to
looking
attack.
at. Ooh.
One infantry against airborne, and we'll be attacking into a mountain range, and we all love that. What was airborne defended?
Not much.
Oh, airborne same too. Okay. All right. Well, let's try it. We got to do something here. That'll be all non-combat movements. Okay.
You got this guy here.
What's that? Yeah. He
He's
came from
coming
here to
here.
attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I got to pick one, so at least it's a freebie.
Yeah.
So these guys. I guess. Is there any other navy there? Can I do this?
Oh, snap. Did not see that.
Excellent. Say goodbye to all the Japanese transports.
Oof, that's going to hurt.
Good one, Panzer King.
I'm going to cry. It'll be probably my biggest victory of the game.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to suck.
Hey, Ray Carcass, check this out.
I did not see that. Think of that. My goodness.
Buddy's a savant here. He goes, can I just attack these transports or what?
Ouch.
Yep.
That'll hurt. All right.
Well, that's why I moved
It's
them
a good
out.
thing- it's a
I
good
didn't
thing you
plan
saw
that,
that.
but I moved them out in the Pacific, figuring they might get
Yeah.
lost somewhere. And
That just saved me in India. Thank you, sir.
And now he's going to stop and buy a bunch of transports.
I guess so,
I think it's
yeah.
going to call for a
Well,
drink after this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, let's move on to this here. Now, would the Allies be opposed
I feel like I'm
politically
drunk already.
if I did this?
Why would we be opposed
We
to it?
can't-
We don't have a choice. in this.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
We-
if it's a
that's-
big... I don't think the income changes now.
That's within one of you.
But it does say something about if Iran is neutral or
Yeah.
alignment.
You're gonna
This
you're
might-
gonna take away $2 bonus from me, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking all the money I can get right now.
Doesn't that a UN
Oh, yeah, mix
line?
them axis.
Germany would
work.
get these two then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Politically, is it a smart move? Probably not right now.
well, you're giving him 2 free infantry.
Where's
I
your
thought
transport?
Iraq was. I thought these were pro-allied.
Well,
You don't
And
know.
these were
It
pro-axis.
opens them up to.
But you're not at war with them, right? So.
1, 2, 1, 2. It's damn. There's no blue one, eh? Because if you had some, you go 1.
Oh, Lend-Lease you're talking about, eh?
Well, he's open up if he takes this place to lend lease. But
No, what I'm looking at is like it costs us money to attack this guy, but if he attacks that and he's become German, then we can attack that guy.
Yeah, and
True.
if you got the resources nearby to do it.
That's what I'm saying. We're
Yeah.
we're not nearby right now. So what could he do? Like he could put militia down. I don't see how else he can get anyone there.
yeah, so you put militia at each place.
Yeah.
And if he takes this one, he automatically gets Iraq.
But see, here's the thing. I thought, isn't this pro-allied though? I don't think this goes Axis, does it?
But you're not at war with them. If you declare
Yeah.
war on a neutral nation,
Anything you
Yeah.
attack
Yeah.
goes Axis.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For Russia?
Yeah.
Really? Like, I mean, really? That's
If
crazy.
you're-
Same with us.
yeah.
Anything if we attack part of Iran, the rest
Yeah.
goes Russian. Goes Axis.
Oh, so it
Germany.
doesn't even go Russian at all. It goes just
It
Axis.
goes German.
Oh,
the
that's
one
crazy.
thing that turns Russian is Mongolia.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So if the Axis attack it, it goes Allied,
Yeah.
and only
Oh well, that's
So if
good
you
for
do
the
that,
Axis.
so if you do that, you're going to give the Axis 3 free infantry because they're going to automatically align Iraq because
Right.
they own a place right
Yeah.
next to it.
Yeah.
And you're going to give them $4 in extra.
You know what? Do that, but not this turn.
Okay.
We'll get into position.
If his Italian Navy don't strike Transcaucasia this turn, right? So that's something to keep in
Well, they
mind.
could do that, but you don't want that guy back there if that happens, right?
Well, no, it's true.
Because
but-
you got a mountain
yeah.
territory and
Yeah.
you got a dude that defends at
Yeah.
4, right?
Yeah.
Plus, he's got to go through your navy to get
Yeah.
there.
So. Okay. Then that's all.
And remember that transport defense.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. And can I?
Why no
No,
transport?
it doesn't matter. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't skate that thing through on the
If it
rails or
was a
something.
coastal sub, you could.
Yeah, because there's a special. Yeah, the movie. You can almost rail us out here, but I guess
Well, you could if it was a coastal sub, but not a torpedo boat.
not a torpedo boat. Oh, okay, just coastal subs. That's right.
But
Okay.
I tell you, everybody's scared to go in there.
Yeah.
That torpedo boat in there? I wouldn't want to go in the Caspian Sea.
Yeah, deadly. Okay, so
No swimming.
Yeah.
so this right here.
Oh, that survived. That
I
tank
guess
destroyer I give
I
you?
did it. I
You
thought-
didn't
yeah.
get that far.
No, yeah.
Cool.
So here's the thing, though. Do I try Moscow?
So you got that thing. What else you got?
Well,
You got the truck and the dude.
I got that. The truck. This truck.
You got airborne.
Airborne. I can land in. I don't even know if the planes reach. There's not no airbase there, unfortunately.
We knew yesterday they couldn't.
So I don't even know if it's possible. And if so, maybe I should put a defensive curtain here. So when I can, maybe to stop him from going here. But just for now, because it's ugly no matter what we look at. This is also worth 3, and we kind of want to defend that too. But it's going to be tough. as
Would you
well.
like me to lend lease you a tank destroyer? maybe?
Anything you want, I would love it.
We can, yeah.
And maybe France can lend lease you a tank
Yeah.
destroyer, and maybe the U.S. can lend
Yeah.
lease you a tank destroyer. And we'll just stick a stack there. Just
I mean, I could take.
don't
Actually, we just put tanks in there.
Yeah, I mean,
Tanks and mechs.
Can we do tanks this turn?
Tanks and mechs, yep. Yeah, where's 1940 now?
I could do this too.
Okay.
Do a pot shot, get his commander out of there or whatever. I don't know. Try to.
Well,
chip away.
that gives him an opportunity to put his commander somewhere else. So.
Yeah. Well, it's true, but what else do we do,
I
right?
already have a commander here.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah,
but I mean,
it's too bad that mountain was in the way because you could have went after the other guys over there.
I can't even rail him out of there. But he could. No, I can't go that far.
Actually, you can rail. You can non-combat him.
But don't they have to connect to some way? And I don't see how he can get it because it's all Nazi occupied, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, no, not even
Yeah.
there.
That one territory.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's too bad you couldn't attack that.
So that's what I'm saying. He might die anyways. I mean, I could attack the Marines here, take back this. This is worth 2. That's only worth 1, right? And if I win, I can blitz. can't I?
No, I don't think
No,
you take
not
the
that-
start
no.
blitz. You can follow a blitz, but you can't start one.
Yeah, you have to have a tank to blitz.
Oh, I see. Yes.
That's why.
So
I say let's attack there. I might lose them anyways, but at least I'm doing something right. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's worth going after the Italians by any means.
No,
And
you're better on defense there, I think.
And this is Nazi. I can move this here. I can use this airborne too.
Yeah, is there something you could hurt him at?
Well, that's
Like
just
drop
it.
it in somewhere?
Well, that's just it. He's really got everything occupied at value. And I mean, like,
but is there anybody?
you know what we could do? We could try to take out his tanks with the planes, the airborne, and the infantry in that zone.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. It's just 2 tanks, right?
And I could move this guy up from Crimea, right? So then I got at least 2 infantry in this battle. This, the airborne, right? Can the airborne make it that far? There's no airbase there, so probably not. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess he could land back here, I guess.
Well,
That
I think it was more than
the
that.
thing
Let's go more?
got a range of something bigger.
It's 5. It's
It's
pretty.
either 5 or 6.
6, I think.
Okay, well, if it's 6, then we have no problem. 1, 2, 3,
Because you can also land it
4.
It's 6, yeah.
5, 6.
You can also take the C back and land it in Transcaucasia or something.
Yeah. Well, I say bring him in there, right? This motorized could make it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
No, just keep it there, but don't put anything more in that battle.
Build yourself
Yeah.
build yourself a nut.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
I know we gotta do that too, though, right? I can't let that fall as well, also.
Yeah, those are your 2 nuts
Yeah.
right now.
But definitely
And-
try to put some pressure on
And
him
put
with these
something
2.
here, obviously,
Yeah, exactly.
so you don't lose your money again.
Yeah, quit messing around.
Well, I can only put one thing here, anyways, right? So,
And
yeah.
3 militia.
Oh, I can put 3 militia there too.
Well,
Well, it's worth 3, isn't it?
anything that's worth whatever the red number is, you
Yeah.
can put that
Okay,
many in
maybe that's
militia.
not a bad call.
And if there's no number, you can
Okay.
put 1.
Well, I bought my stuff anyway, so that's
Yeah.
fine. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's do those 2 things. I think at least I got to try something here. I don't know what else to do, but you know.
Roll them up.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about your boats? Can they kill anybody?
Well, that's just it. Do they try to strike the Italian Navy? I think it might be.
No, your other boats.
Oh, these ones up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
The coastal sub. Where was the coastal? Did you?
No, unless we swept
Oh,
it
it
up.
must have fell off. Yeah, because I remember it was here.
Probably on
So
the chair or
you
something.
can only move 1.
Yeah, it's not in the chair.
Let's go. We'll just grab it. It didn't go anywhere else, did it?
I think James put it in his pocket.
Yeah.
He's gonna drop it down somewhere else.
Look, I got a new coastal sub.
It's a valuable item. Yeah.
Oh, looks funny.
Well, they could strike the U-boats.
You sure you didn't
Can't
go along
see
the
the
northern
U-boats.
route?
What's that?
You can't see the U-boats without ships,
Yeah.
not aircraft.
You need to
Oh,
find-
okay. So either
you need to
aircraft or
find them.
corvettes.
Yeah.
Destroyers.
No, not Corvettes either. Like you
No.
need that aircraft.
Oh, you do need
I
aircraft.
was just asking if you could do
Corvettes
it.
are just
You,
like
you
a
can do
destroyer.
it.
Yeah.
They can do Corvettes eliminate first strike.
You can't do anything. Don't worry about it.
No, but I can make
Just-
non-combat into a favorable area. Where here?
Oh, that area's not bad either.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not a bad idea to
Yeah.
to keep that
Kind of as a blockade, right?
and even like spread them out and put escort on them.
Right. Good call.
Actually, that line's not worth anything, is it?
It's
Well-
worth nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Damn. I guess that sucks. Yeah. Nothing.
See, I don't know why with the map revision they didn't add something to it.
Yeah.
So I think it's where the Lend Lease goes to. It
Yeah.
goes along this route. I don't know why else they would put it.
Timmermans. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'd think it would be worth something though.
Yeah, but they didn't change it
I
from
know.
now to then.
But this isn't the final map either, though. So
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, anyways, let's roll.
Roll them.
here we go.
Okay, this one right here, well, we know that one's good. We're going to adjust the
automatic.
income.
Yep.
That's good there. We're doing this attack here. So 1 infantry into a mountain attacking an airborne.
So you're rolling out 1.
1 against 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fate. Nope. Well, whatever.
You
We'll
guys
just
like your yellow dice.
yeah, sorry. Okay, we'll change it more Russian colors.
That's a 12.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Long battle.
Both you guys are drunk. Can't shoot.
Can't find each other now.
This will be a long
It's too
dice roll.
cold.
Hurry up and die already.
We might just have to end the agony, not even roll it. Might take forever.
Just
All right.
flip a coin.
There.
There's a 1. Let's see if I take you out. No.
Yes.
Woo.
Another good victory. And we can adjust the income on the board for that one too.
So that's 1 for Russia. And you actually got the other one. That's
Got
2.
Matt Manchuria, so 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 for Russia, down 2 for Japan.
Okay, let's do this one up here.
Alright. So you're crossing a river, so you're at -1.
And what is the tanks for attack? That's,
5.
5, so 4 then?
Yep.
Okay.
Just for the first round.
Miss.
And I have at 4.
Now you're 5.
Good.
Gone.
That's the last time I give you a tank to start.
Well, hey, you gotta do something with it. Probably died anyways. Couldn't have
Weirdo.
escaped anywhere. What else was there? Yes, there was this attack here. 2 tanks against a
Light armor for me, and I think they are, what, 3 for defense? Yeah, 3 defense.
Yes, tactical this and that.
You got no reverse, you're good.
2 infantry and an airborne. Airborne attack it.
You're at 1. Aren't they?
Because they're going into.
Airborne is
two.
up 2, yeah.
Oh, okay, they're at 2. So 3 infantry at 2?
Yeah.
All his infantry at 2, and then his aircraft.
Yeah. Infantry red there.
I think 1 hit, I think, for your blue.
Yeah, 1 hit on the blue.
Just, yeah, 1, you're right, yeah.
And I'm gonna go
2 at 3.
2 or 3. 1.
So 1 for 1. We'll take an
One for
infantry off.
And that's it, man. I only got the 1.
Oh, I thought you had 2.
No, that's his.
No, you had 2 tanks in
You
there.
had 2
Yeah,
other
yeah.
tanks.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but I only got one roll,
hit.
or one
Oh,
hit,
okay.
right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
You should take the airborne off instead of the dude. Because airborne defends it at 2, and the dude defends at 4 for
Oh,
when
okay.
he for when
Well,
he hits you back.
Good call, and yeah, that's a good call. Thanks for telling me. Okay, and then who are you in? No.
Dick.
Dick hits.
miss.
Hit.
Miss.
Nice.
Alright, go on.
Full tank's gone.
So, did it take your pie off? Did you-
There's, yeah, I took mine off.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
just
up
adjust
1,
the
down
curve
1, down 1, up 1. See, up
And
to
these
24.
one,
Look at you.
2. I
A
still
pair of
think
dozens.
they should land back here.
Well, you know, like you keep wanting to take Moscow back, but you're not close enough. So
Yeah. Well, I know it's going to be difficult, especially with that army coming in there now too,
That's
right?
not that much. I think it's
No.
just.
Yeah, and I think he's got like 2 tanks and a commander there.
But you've given up. Oh, never mind. You haven't given up on that.
It just opens up this,
Sure.
you know,
Well, it
attack.
should do.
So but here's the thing. I mean, I got to pick my battles too, right? I mean, yeah, Moscow's important, but if he gets this and the income,
Oh.
you know,
I don't know if. Look, with the rules, I didn't realize I can't blitz into this territory
Because of the mountains.
because of the mountains.
oh yeah,
so go back 1.
Well, but then he could attack me there.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll just go here and say do that. That way I'm
well,
still out of
let's
this
just
range.
balance it 50-50. Yeah,
Sure.
exactly. We'll just adjust. it.
Because if
Yeah.
I would have
Let's
stayed
just
here,
take
he
him
might
off the
have.
board and say you screwed up.
That affects the income no ways. So.
Yeah, but see, if I would have gone here, he would have probably attacked me here instead of going there, right? So I'll put him
Yeah.
here, and that way it's. You know.
Okay, but so I guess just take Germany down 1 2. I guess.
Oh, I
Just
didn't own this, so I just transferred this from here to here.
Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't own that one. Oh, okay, so we're just sharing. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because whatever is what it is. Okay, so that's good. And then, I guess I should have made an attack move in there. Hey.
You could still. It's not a
Okay.
big loss.
Well, it's not like we're doing combat, I guess. Okay, so then there.
3 difference for that one.
Yeah.
I've got that.
Cool. And then.
You know what I would have done? Leave that guy there. Take it with this guy
Oh,
instead.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, good call. Yeah.
And then move that guy
Move that guy up
up to there.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, just to kind of get better range. Okay, and I mean I still think we should probably still defend this, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
Stalingrad's important too, but I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah, I could hit
that's
you
good.
with this, a fighter, my aircraft
Yeah.
over there, right? So Stalingrad will fall if you leave it where it's at right now.
Yeah.
Unless you build a bunch of troops there, which you're probably
Yeah.
doing, right?
Well, I got some too. Maybe Stalingrad is more important right now. I don't know.
It's like a forward defense too
yeah,
that holds me
yeah.
off a bit.
Yeah. No, I know. And that's it's just such a tough
Mhm.
gamble, you know. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's do that. Let's just keep it that way then.
There's an underground water tunnel between this place and this place over here, so he's going to skate underneath
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. Okay. I'm just gonna do some non-combat movements there.
Okay, we're going to let you guys go. We'll bring you back later. Okay, so we're still having a tough time as the Allies with the convoy rating rules because if you spread out to try to cover the convoys, then he just converges on one spot wherever you put an aircraft carrier. You actually, what do you kill? An aircraft carrier,
A fighter,
a sub, a destroyer, and damaged this battleship here because he had 6 subs, right? So you can't spread out because he's going to kill you with all his subs, and you can't congregate because then he's going to convoy you to death. So we're still having problems with that. The Americans are not at the level where they can help out with the escorting duties just yet. Anyway, it's Great Britain's turn, so we thought we'd show you the British and French turns. And Jinx, the cameraman, he's going to follow us.
yeah, and I'm actually gonna attack your factory again, the same one,
Yeah.
the same way.
So he's been hitting my factory here in Western Germany.
It's already 10 damage.
Sorry, 10 damage. Yeah.
And I'm gonna roll for 2 more damage.
2 more.
5.
2 and
5, and you get to roll
15.
12-sided die,
Oh yeah. All right.
AA me.
3 or less.
3 less. Here we go. 6. Miss.
He hit you twice.
Doubled up.
Go for that dude home. That was
So I
my
got
only.
up this thing by 5.
I think it only goes up to 10. You
Goes
want a
up-
second one?
Oh, okay. So let's just grab those other chips. Those damage markers where they are. I got none here.
You got them?
No, I don't. Oh.
No. Well,
Were
we'll
you
find
looking
them
for?
somewhere. We're trying to find those orange damage chips.
Oh, I think I have them right here.
Anyway, that was my only attack. All my
put
combat
them
moves
in
have
my
already
belt.
been done. Or
Here
non-combat
you go.
moves. Alright.
So they have a sizable fleet there, trying to pin me down. The Mediterranean is looking interesting. It's well,
There's 3 5s there.
3 5s it is.
I'll just leave that right here so we can find it. Alright, and I was also going to non-combat move these 2 guys across the channel.
So he's now got a seaplane here in southern England, and it's got a range of 2. So next turn you could hit these if he wants to, or he could hit a whole bunch of other stuff.
I also am attacking Germany over
He's
here.
attacking southern Iran. Okay, go for it.
So I got 3 bombardments here. Hopefully I get some. That's a 16-sider. I don't want to use that.
Yeah.
So I got a battleship at 4. And that's a miss. A cruiser at 2. Miss. And a destroyer at 1. Hit.
All right. So
Beauty. First
Iran,
strike is
southern Iran
beautiful.
is gone.
So that was British.
Did we even bump my income up before from that?
We did.
We did.
We bumped up yours and Russia's.
Oh yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
You went 2 and 4.
Right.
So that's that combat. So we're gonna non-combat move. These 2 guys over there and that to there.
What is it?
You've already leased your plane down there?
Hmm?
Like, isn't it at the end of your turn?
I
where you
did
get
that
to do it?
last turn.
Do you remember what the rules are?
2
for-
turns ago I bought it.
Oh, okay.
Last turn I unleased it, but I forgot I couldn't do this and
He's
something
putting
else,
on one of these now.
Oh, okay. In Anzac. Gotcha.
which means that this guy is now gonna land on it.
Nice.
Wherever the there.
Are you convoying there? Or
No.
just-
I
It's
wanted
just-
to build the
it's not
destroyer
threatening.
ahead of it last time.
If he's doing that, then I get 5d12.
Yeah.
5d12.
Yeah, so
Holy shit.
so I'm just building up a defense in case.
That's
it
why
does.
we don't attack him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we attack him, that's going to negate.
I would love to attack that sub right now, but that'd be stupid. Yeah. So that was it for my combats, and my non-combats have all been done. I just need to place.
Hey, you know what? Remember this thing here?
Can I lend lease to that place? No, I can't. Eh?
You could also move this guy a second time. Your strategic.
Oh, my strategic move.
yeah,
Where
if
would I
you
want to put that guy?
Well, I'm just saying if you wanted to get them to India, or what?
Yeah, so I move 4, and I can do the second 4, right? So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Let's put him there. 4.
There you go.
That way he's kind of in range to help with this whatever.
What are the rules for desert again? Anything special? Do you guys remember?
The mechanical, like the trucks and shit.
vehicles, yeah.
They if you're attacking and you roll an 11 or 12, then they
Yeah.
have to retreat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And everything moves only one space in a desert, except for planes. Obviously,
Right,
they
right.
fly over it, right?
So we're placing these 2
Right.
guys in London. We're
And
gonna
your camels,
place
they can go further than anybody.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nice.
Oh,
In
right,
World
that's,
War I.
that's World War One. Never mind.
these guys in.
So where's that army again?
Which
this
one?
is London.
Oh, London. Okay.
We're gonna place these dudes here and there.
So Cairo is becoming a fortress. It's got what, 3 infantry and 3 militia.
It's got
Some armor as well.
8 infantry.
8 infantry. Oh, that's a sizable army. Yeah.
And that's it for here, I think. No, I was gonna build this dude down here. And that.
Yeah, we can't let lease to Russia this time. He's got both ports, doesn't he?
Oh, I didn't convoy raid last time with that submarine.
Oh,
Oh, it
Sorry.
sucks to be you.
Ah, it does, yeah.
thank goodness you did. I could have lost $3.
Yeah.
I would have lost that infantry.
done?
I'm done.
I'll take that space then.
All right, I'll get out of your way.
The French.
I just need to collect my money, but I
Okay, I'm
did
gonna throw one
not
of these-
move up for this.
I'm gonna throw one of these down. I'm gonna
So-
buy a Foreign Legion.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, and 10 militia apparently. Here, pass me a great ship. And another tank. So that should be. Oh, and I moved the cruiser along one space there. So that's 4,
Already?
7, 13, 18, 20. That's what I have. $20. And these guys here. If you want, you can even just set that down there. It's up to you. It's a little steadier. People are not getting sick watching the shows, right?
Exactly. Ah, well, that's going to make him sick.
I've done that. I can't tell you how many times. Okay, what was on top of here? This guy. No.
Organize the feet.
What was on top of this?
Militia, I think, or infantry? I don't know, you'd have to ask James that one.
James, what was on top of this?
What
I had a little tippy problem.
It was
here.
militia. It was militia that was in there.
This guy maybe?
Oh, I
That
see.
stack? Can you
Maybe.
move the half that stack
Maybe
though?
organize
Oh, I
this.
see. Yeah, this everything's kind of fallen. Yeah, because I did have 2 militia.
Okay, so I'm on camera here.
You're on camera, still filming.
All right, here we go. This guy and this guy. This is a tank destroyer. I didn't have any tank destroyers made up for the French.
Oh, okay.
Just an oversight with tank destroyers being new, and I'm gonna have to buy more for everybody anyway. We're finding out that they're pretty darn handy. It's like a cheap tank that doesn't. They seem to be a little better than a small tank, right?
Yeah, light armor, yeah.
A light armor, yeah. And they've got target selection, so tank destroyers, I'm gonna have to buy more of them. But because I've got my new French units,
Is it target selection only against armor?
I've got tanks, so I'm gonna use the old tanks for tank destroyers.
Right.
What?
Only against armor, or can you hit aircraft or whatever?
No, it's against armor. Yeah.
Makes sense. Just gotta double
Yeah,
check.
that's
that.
why they're tank destroyers.
Yeah, I know.
If they were tactical bomber destroyers,
I
that would
wonder
be
if
different,
it
right?
lists it in here, right? Because that would be something that.
Yeah, it's in the unit profiles.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that attack, and then down here, these guys are going to attack Tripoli. Follow me over here, James. These guys are
Yeah, that's
attacking
I've
Tripoli.
had a bad experience with that already. So the
It's
French
weird not to
are
be digging
declaring
out,
war
uh,
on Italy.
Oh, right. I can't do that. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
That's
why.
Italy, right?
Yeah, something happened.
Never mind. Run away. Okay. We should dogpile on that factory. I just know if I take my plane in, that's going to be the end of it.
Which is the one in Western Germany.
Yeah, well, yeah, that one, because like I don't want to go after this one. He's got a fighter in there, right?
Yeah.
Although I have a fighter too.
You know, I think I would go so far as to say a tank destroyer is better than a medium armor at this point, because 5/5 for costing 5.
And we'll be back.
So you know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's go in here. We're gonna attack your factory here
With the fighter.
and the fighter yet.
Alright.
I don't think I have any other attacks. I mean, I'd love to go after the Italians, but they're a bunch of chickens.
Well, you wouldn't have the French if the Italians existed.
Okay, so that's it. Let's do this attack right here.
Right on.
Need some DAS. I I've got a dude and a tank destroyer. I don't think you minus anything in deserts as far as shots go.
I don't know. Maybe you don't blitz or something like that.
It's right at the beginning of the book there. I know you don't go 2 spaces, and if I roll 11 or 12, then with my tank destroyer, I'm gonna go.
All attacking vehicle class units roll 11 and 12 must retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you consider, so I guess if you roll 11 and 12, it retreats.
Yeah, so it's not gonna be -1 or anything,
No,
right?
no, that's fine.
Okay, so I got 1 at 2 and 1 at 5, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
Yeah. So 1 at 2 is, that's a 16 sided dice. I got a 14. I'm drunk. Okay, that's a miss, and 1 at 5. Miss.
Alright, so that's one. What was it, though, for the destroyer? Was it 11 and 12?
No, I don't think. It was an 8 or something?
I think it was an 8. I think so.
It is 4. Hit.
Oh, bastard. Okay, that's that guy. So, need a 5. There it is.
5. So
Oh, I get it.
you get it.
So the French are up to.
And I didn't do the British move up 2 yet either.
Okay, I'll do that. French are up 2. And the British are up 2.
And the Germans are down 4.
And the Germans are down 4. So they're down to $2, right?
Yeah, yeah, $2.
Plus 58. Okay. And we're also, the strategic bombing run. So are you going to meet me with your fighter or no?
Yeah, I think it will.
Okay.
I think we're rolling.
Shit, I haven't done one of these for a long time. What are they
Yeah.
at?
I think it's 1 and 3, but let me double check. It should say on the battle board.
Fighters are 3, but I don't know if the defense is different.
Oh, fighters.
Looks like they're both 3.
Yeah, 3.
All right.
And the bomber is what?
I think it's 1.
Heavy bomber shows 2 here.
It's
The
just
strategic bomber, sorry, 1.
1?
Yep.
Okay, so I got 1 at 1
All right.
is the white one, and 1 at 3 is the black one.
Sure.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
I got you.
One of them got me. 4. So
Missed.
anything.
So you lose your fighter.
Here's my fighter.
Already that's a
That's
a win.
that,
Okay,
yeah.
so then you've got your shot at 3 for
Yeah. 1 and 3. Miss.
miss, and I've only got 1 die for a medium bomber, and that is a 4.
All right.
Awesome. That was a $14 takeaway. Look at these French. They haven't lost anything yet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, that dude there, that was the first thing that the
First
French
thing they
lost all
lost, yeah.
game. This is like the best French game ever. Unbelievable. These famous last words.
Yeah. And the Italians
we
come sweeping in.
come back in 2 hours and there's no French guys left.
Well, I'm glad we
the hell?
carved up the Middle East.
Yeah, that goes on stage 3. Non-combat moves. Those guys are staying there. These guys are staying here. That guy gets lend-leased over to my port. I guess that would be
This
in
guy?
Bordeaux, right?
What is
Yeah,
it?
no, the plane.
Plane?
Yeah.
Bordeaux.
Here, I'll just show people. So that plane there got sent from Canada because of the aerodrome of democracy. Dun 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 dun. So we could the Allies can buy $8 planes over in Canada and then lend-lease them to their home country, and that's what I've done. So this guy and this guy are going back to Paris, and these 2 tanks. One's going here. One's going here. It's hard to reach over there. Here, can you take this?
Sure.
It's in my way. Okay, let's get rid of this. Now I can reach. So, this guy is in Paris. Actually, he's gonna come. No, he's not. This guy's there. These guys are here. Guys there. Actually, this thing here. The new artillery. That's a pretty nice piece, isn't it? The new French artillery piece.
I like it. Got some nice heft.
Let's go down here. And You're looking at my hefty. So this guy. Now, we didn't see any rules on the French Foreign Legion, so we're just going to assume that, like a colonial infantry, they go on a French colony, and we're going to call it one that has a point value, right? So that's what we're doing until we get more clarification on the Foreign Legion. What we have so far is just the stats on it. Okay, so can you put this underneath that militia over there?
Which one did you got? Two up here.
That one there, the
We
forward
adjusted
one.
the price
Yeah.
on those two, right?
What's that?
We adjusted the price.
Yeah,
on
we
those
adjusted the
because-
price on them too because there were only 4, and all of the other elite infantry on the border are 5. So he's a 3 attack, 5 defense, and so we figured he should probably be at least 5. But I mean, we're just going to do that this game. Like when the rules get fleshed out, he might go back to 4 again, and who knows? Maybe he'll have to be built at a factory. But for now, we're just going to go on the assumption, because of the Foreign Legion, that they get built in a colony somewhere, and they should be 5. We could be wrong though. We will find out. Is that the end of the French turn?
I think so.
So it is Italy's turn. What are those bastards doing? I mean, what are
They're gonna get
what
one
are
of
those nice Italian guys doing?
They're gonna go for their tech, which they've been failing at systematically. So they missed again. Wartime economy. What else? There's these convoy and escort shits that's probably there to remind you for something, or
Where are they?
they were up here.
Oh, they because we took them off.
You took them off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Here, pass me the camera there.
Sure.
And
Okay. Italy has a few bucks left. So
Italy's declaring war on America.
could you bump Italy's battleship down by
Why is
one?
everybody scared of them?
No, they're heavy battleships. Sorry, I
Heavy
should say. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a
So
7.
Italy has got a heavy battleship. That was the tech they rolled at the beginning of the game. And they're already on stage 2.
8, 9, 10, 11. That's $2 left over, and that's all they do.
So you didn't move anything over here
No.
at all?
Well, I might here.
And the only thing you purchased was the upgrade on your thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to declare war on America?
No, I'm good, thanks. I'm gonna go here. That's where we'll go.
Can Italy go back to
But
the
we'll take
Straits?
these things back. Yeah, we can. I wouldn't have left otherwise. I'm pretty sure I can. So 3, 4. They don't. Oh yeah, they do get a general. That's why I came back.
And where are they going to?
They're just going back to the sea zone.
Oh, okay, so all of those infantry, different infantry are on there.
3, 4, 5, 6. No, I need to be one behind. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Stays here. Yep, that's it for Italy.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is America's turn, right?
America.
America. So what are they at? They're at 30. So let's take a look here. I've got a couple of fast battleships down on the thing here. And they're 6. So that's 12. That's all I got down there, right? And I wanted to do one of these. I couldn't quite afford it last time. So that's 16. And let's see if the Japanese Navy's gotten any closer to me. He hasn't used a surprise strike yet. So that's something I always got to be mindful of as the Americans. And as the Indians have to be mindful of that as well. But right now we are going to try some development. So we're going to go with attack transports. I need a 7. Got a 2. That's a miss. We're going to try heavy battleships. I need a 8. That's a 3. Geez, I'm not doing so good on my developing here. Improved shipyards. I need a 7. That's a 12. You can move me along on the improved shipyards there.
Shipyards, here it
Yeah,
is.
to the second spot there. So 16. That's 22. Long range aircraft, I need a 7. So 22. Okay, there's 12.
Long range aircraft?
Yep.
Alright, this is.
So that's 24. What else do I want? Oh, what the heck? Let's try heavy carriers. Yeah, I got that one.
10? Is this
Right.
up here?
Yeah, that's up there. So I just need here. Oh. Awesome. So I'm 2 stages along on my heavy battleships and heavy carriers. Let's take a look over there. 2 stages along on the improved shipyards. 2 stages along on the long range aircraft. And I have jet aircraft. So the Americans, they didn't start with much. Oh, and they're 2 along on the attack transports as well. They're the only ones going for that right now. Of course, they're going to need it more than anybody, right? Later in the game when they actually get up there. And they've got $4 left. I think I am going to Lend-Lease Canada a mountain infantry to put in Prince George. Because that's the only mountain territory in Canada. But I think that's going to help them on the west coast there. So for that last $4 there, I'm going to Lend-Lease Canada mountain infantry. So the recruitment roll, not recruitment roll, I mean my income roll. Where's that 16-sided dice again? Need a 24-sided dice.
How many you need to end to get a war?
I need 5. I got to get up to 63 to get in war. So if I can get 33 on this dice here.
Yeah.
No, if I can get 5 on this dice, then that opens up a couple of things for me. And I got a 9. That's a good roll. Good roll. 39. Awesome. Plus, it's an extra $9 too. It's not too shaggy. And let's just take a look at this. We're going to 1941.
You said a person needs 56 as the allies? As
63 is the
63.
Americans. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's...
Anyway, we'll be back.
Yeah, about the same.
Okay, so
Let's see
we
if
are
you knock
in
me for a loop there. See if it works.
July of 1941 here. So
Cruiser.
Yeah.
Germany last turn, they took out Transcaucasia here, which gave them Turkey. Russia's just on a wing and a prayer here. It's Russia's turn right now.
Yeah.
The,
sorry,
the
which
capital
one?
is over there.
Cruiser?
And
Cruiser,
he's just come
so
up
it's
with a brilliant
count these
move to try
shells,
to
so it's
save
2
his
or less.
capital because it is all
Okay,
the
so
Japanese.
2 shots.
So he moved some guys back,
Gotcha.
some fast movers this way. And he moved some militia.
And I'll
he's
get him
got a
once, right?
commander there.
Yeah, only 1 shot.
So hopefully he'll be able to
With
take
your
those
rolls.
out.
Alright, and
And
just
that'll
one
be a
infantry.
good part of Japan's offense as it was for your planes over
Miss.
Alright.
there. If he's successful.
Got me, right?
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, we
So
failed
there's a
in
few
that.
smaller battles over here on the eastern
Yeah.
front.
That's still Nazi occupied.
Let's watch.
Okay, let's do this one here. 2 guards,
Okay, against the militia. Alright.
no modifiers. So
You have -1 across the river here.
they were coming from here.
Right.
Oh,
but
because
to the roundels on
the Randall's there. Good call. Yeah.
So you're at 2, I think.
2, yeah.
And I'm at 2 for defense.
2. Misses.
Alright. Miss.
Gotcha.
Hit. Miss. Alright.
Okay.
She's yours.
Alright. We can just adjust
So
the...
you're down 1 and he's up 1?
Yeah, we'll
Yep,
just
just the one change.
Did I miss one? No.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, and then this one right here, Brian, we can just make that an automatic.
Down 1 and up 1?
Yeah. This guy does become a guard,
Yeah, that's right.
so that's good.
Where were you at the start of this turn? 71 or 72?
Don't recall.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay, so that's good. Let's do this attack.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, too, just so you know, I'm comboing you
Okay.
this season. Do you want to roll that next?
Yep. Sorry, which one?
So it's +1.
Yeah.
So
You're
it's
probably
a
right in here. Yeah, got it.
6-sided dice.
6-sided dice. 5.
5.
Alright, let's see.
So 6.
3. So you got me for 3. 3 down.
I don't think you need to mark it because nobody else is getting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so that's good. And let's do this now.
So
Alright.
$3 off the germs.
So
So you're rolling
He's got a
yeah.
commander
So
as
they're
well?
down, but then they're up.
They're
right?
up,
So
yeah, that's right,
It's even.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So these guys here came mountain border, right?
Mm-hmm.
These guys did not have any mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right
these
on.
things over here, okay?
So they're gonna all be enhanced by the commander, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, they would be.
Okay. So the plane is going to be.
Oh yeah, I guess our aircraft fight first.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Fighter, yeah.
I'll let you roll. Do your
Okay,
rolls.
so fighter, so 6, so that'd be 7. Hit.
Nice.
Targeted.
No, that would be a tactical.
Okay.
Hi, sweetie.
All right. What up?
How's the
What else?
Cali girl?
So you did that. So now there's
Tank and
Good.
motorized.
What you doing?
Motorized is the same as no. Those are. It's all militias.
yeah,
So
yeah.
3 militias. So we'll just roll the militia first. Misses all around. We'll roll medium tank, which is 6. So it'll be 7 as well. Hit.
So 2 hits.
And motorized. Because there's no mortar fire.
So that'd be 3.
3. Yes, you're right. 3. Miss. So 2 hits total.
Alright.
You get a hit with your plane.
Yes.
Nice.
Plane and tank, I think.
Okay, so
You
I have
kill a plane.
2 aircraft here. 1 hit, and then I have tactical at what is that? 6 for defense for tactical.
5, I think.
5, so that's a
Let me
hit.
double check.
So 2 hits.
So 2 hits, and 1 at 4, and 1 at 2.
So yeah, 3 hits total.
3 hits total.
Each
One
of us are
against
going to take
air.
a plane, I guess. Is that how
Yeah,
it
each
works?
has to take a plane, yeah.
Okay.
And then I have 2 land gone.
And
There's
I'll,
that.
I'll take these 2 guys. And then off, and then we're going to retreat. Go back here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. And we'll do a non-combat movement here, just so we stop there.
Alright.
And I think that's it for everything then.
Okay.
We did the convoy, which was good. That was done. I don't see anything marked, missed. Everything's good.
I think you're good.
Okay, it is what it is. Got like the guy to guards. The militia's moved up.
I guess I could start figuring out the Japanese side of things.
1 up. Yes. 3 militia and a mech. Should I reel my minor factory out of there? To there?
If you want, yeah, that way you can build 2 there.
Yeah.
Are you building the full 6 down there?
Here?
Yeah.
No.
If you would prefer, you can rail your major out instead.
Can it go all the way?
You want to say hi
If
to
you
the
haven't
world?
railed anything else.
No, I haven't railed anything.
But
Not
if you
one.
rail
we're
the
taping
majors,
right now.
You use it all
You guys are
up.
done over there?
Yep.
Yeah,
What happened?
But that's better, isn't it?
Can
What
you
happened?
do that?
It was, yeah, retreat. He retreated off.
I took his infantry and a plane.
And then he retreated.
Well, how much did you lose?
I lost a plane and 2 militia.
And you didn't want to keep going?
Well, I don't know.
You had a tank and a...
Yeah, I could have, but yeah.
You're killing planes.
I don't know. Well, whatever. It's done now. But factory? Yes, no?
Can you
could if you
rail
want
them
to.
fast?
Say hi, Callie.
You could still do it if
Everybody
you want.
remember Callie?
Well, I mean, we could. I mean, what did we have? We had
We had your
motorized-
sister on camera yesterday.
Your call.
It's your call.
I'm telling you, man, I'd be going after her with a tank.
Okay, well, fine. Let's do it then.
I know.
What do I know, though?
Retreat with the new rule that you can retreat, so I retreat off there.
Okay. Perfect.
Very...
If that's the case, he wouldn't have done it. So.
Okay, well, yeah. Knowing that, what do you want to do? Would you, knowing
Well-
that I can retreat? What
Well,
would
it's
you-
my call.
No, you can
I'll call
retreat
it.
on your round, but he still gets to roll first.
No. It says after any combat round. It says in the new rule. I
You,
just looked it up.
you can retreat without rolling.
Yeah, after any combat round.
Oh.
Okay.
So at the end of the
so-
round, he could decide to retreat his area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing you retreated first then.
Yeah.
That way you didn't get.
So, but,
Trapped out there.
so if he can retreat, then would I have taken the territory?
You would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather have done that?
Well, I mean, I'm not that I need the
Territory is
territory.
worth nothing.
It's either choose to have your guys here or have your
I
guys
know
here.
exactly.
So that's your choice.
So that's interesting though. Any air battle, you can choose to retreat. after that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you. I thought it was like subs where you had to retreat instead of rolling.
No, it's not. It's a retreat after a
Is-
round of
is that a new
combat.
So I
one?
misread that then.
Okay.
At least I think that's what it is. But anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever. Let's just do it.
Kelly,
Call it
you
good.
read it.
Okay.
Call her good. Call her good.
You read this whole book and you get back to us later, okay?
Yeah.
You read this
We should look
400-page
that up.
book and tell us, can he do that? Can he do what? What was it?
Aircraft retreat.
Oh, retreat.
Combat,
It says up to the remaining movement.
Yeah.
Defending aircraft could retreat up to the remaining movement.
which is full movement, isn't it?
I guess so.
Or is it one
I don't
when
know.
you retreat?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
can anybody remember? Did I roll my? I thought I did my tech or my recruitment roll.
I didn't see it.
I have no
I
idea.
can't remember if I did or not. I don't say I did. I did that one first. Did I roll it?
Then you probably did.
This gives
Yeah,
a
no,
whole
you-
lot of reading books.
I think I might have. I'm not gonna roll it. I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
well,
when you test
Japan's
the
turn, I
roll.
guess. For what it's worth.
Yeah. It's worth a bet.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Good to see you again.
Say in a couple years I'll be playing with you.
I bet. She'd probably be beating us all.
Yeah, well, I wonder why.
My granddaughter's obsessed with global war, Doug. Did you hear that? Retreats from combat. Attacking units may retreat at the end of any combat round.
Well, the next page over.
Hang on, keep going here.
Oh,
Aircraft. A player may retreat any number of attacking or defending aircraft from combat at the end of any combat round, just
Okay.
like you said.
Okay.
That's what I thought it was too.
Yeah, I thought it was like subs, so it's good to know.
And you retreat to the limit of how far you can go.
But Global 40, you can't do that. Just
Well,
in
no,
Global
there's
36.
lots of stuff in that
Yeah.
game. You can't
So
do.
where did you retreat to?
I didn't. He decided to instead he would retreat. So
Pussy. I mean,
Well-
good move, James.
Well, it makes
Yeah.
sense to put them in there, right? Because if they're there, he can.
Okay, so now what happens?
Yeah.
Have you finished your turn
He
yet?
placed his units, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everything's done.
Have you
Yeah.
collected your money?
20, the measly 21 points. Or 21
Okay, so-
points.
Did you do your recruitment roll?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, I
For these
believe he
guys?
did. Yeah, I believe he did earlier, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I can't quite recall, but it's a 1 or less, so even if I did, I'm sure.
And Japan's turn.
Japan's turn. Figuring out where she's going.
Let's just look over Japan over here.
Well, I'm gonna roll for their two. They're going for 2 tech, and I'm gonna roll for them. So, yeah,
We get improved shipyards.
I think I'm gonna go with 3 tech this time. Yeah, improved shipyards and wartime economy. I spent so much money on this now. So,
Yeah, I bet you wartime you'll never make that money back.
yeah.
The amount of money you spent.
I agree. So I got $20 left after it.
At least you're wasting all the bad rolls on that.
That's right. So, wartime economy 3. All right. Improved shipyards. Got it. So that has an impact on what I produce.
The end of 7?
Yeah, and
Okay.
7. And then I'm going to go with long range aircraft.
There's only one that goes up at the end.
Okay.
Or down.
So what is Japan buying?
Well, it's gonna buy some ships this turn.
Look at you buying ships.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Built
Are they capital ships?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Oh, come on.
They are 4 destroyers. I think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah.
So as soon as Japan is at war with either, U.S. or Britain or whatever, then those 3 carriers come on, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
That's
the
stage
Americans.
1, 2, and 3.
It's the Americans.
Oh, it's the Americans.
And he's got to build the ones on stage 2 and 3
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But he has to place one.
Yeah.
But the other
this
2.
can go here. I'm gonna continue to build my factory here. So
Okay.
now this factory is built after the second turn. Okay, and
But you can't put units on it this turn.
no, I'm not. No.
Okay.
All right. Well, things are looking bare bones here.
Yep, that was a good move, James.
This guy's gonna go grab this territory. I'll try to hold on to it. I'm going to rail this dude to here.
Why don't you attack France?
Well, I guess
You know what? Attack Mongolia.
yeah.
Those Mongolians were laughing at you when you were sitting on the couch out there.
Yeah.
I'll get him.
The only thing worse than Italian is a job.
No combat besides this. Everything else is non-combat. So yeah, if you guys want to go, you can go. Go to Hal.
Okay.
All right. I need to get in
Great
there and
Britain
start figuring out what I'm
and
buying.
French.
I'm gonna slide past you.
We got the camera on you, so you can't cheat though.
Oops.
Oh yeah.
Too late for that.
Okay, so I am buying. I already know what I want. Cool. When was the last time that happened?
I'll have to. I need some chips. I'm gonna move these in the middle here.
I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna move that one up here. So that's one of them that I bought. I'm gonna move those two. No, that's good. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, France, I need to surrender.
If I don't do that, I take one of these dudes.
What am I doing? I don't know what to do. Ah, voulez-vous maintenant moi ce soir? J'adore. Let's take that. There we go. Okay, trade your places.
Sure. All right. How much room do you need? There you go.
Me?
Oh,
Very little.
I
I'm
forgot
quite
what
stealth,
chips
you
are
know.
cheaper.
So these guys, before I place, these guys I think are gonna move here because they don't trust Italians. Would you?
No.
Oh, Afangu! Bunch of mafia guys down
Hey,
there.
France, would you like some extra money?
What?
Because I'm not sure what to do with $6 in Canada.
I could spend that.
I could lend Lisa $6.
Sure, sounds
All
good.
right. That's,
So,
that's less than half your
Can I
income.
spend it right now?
Since I go before you, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Here's $6.
Oh,
Or do you want me
just
to
throw
put-
it in the thing there.
I'll just put it in the bank.
I'll just put an extra tank
All
on
right.
because I only put. Like I moved a tank down here, so
Yeah.
nope. I moved it
I
up
was gonna
here.
say $4, but then I just realized I have my improved shipyard, so I saved $1 on both my ships.
Anyway, I bought 3 tanks and 2 mechs is what I bought. So, oh, the tank is down on the card there. That's where it was. I was wondering where I put my other tank. I see.
Yeah. All right.
And you know what? Even though I put my shit on, I just want to get it out of my hands. So we're gonna go for that raid again. Okay.
Do you want me to do my combat moves as well?
Yep.
All right. Should I carpet bomb or should I bomb a factory?
You gonna be a carpet muncher?
I'm gonna bomb a factory over here.
Can you reach that far?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can land in my ring.
Why don't you? Oh, he's got a fighter here.
Yeah. We'll bypass
You
it.
know what I forgot last time?
Or should I carpet bomb?
Oh no, yeah, last time I forgot I had a commander here. I could have used him for these things, but I forgot.
Yes.
But I don't have him this time.
Yeah.
I moved him up now. Ready?
Ready? Sure. Yeah. What are we doing?
We're doing the same thing as last time with the fighters and the
Okay.
medium bomber.
All right.
So, are you going to use your fighters?
We gotta use my fighters. That's the plan.
Oh, good.
Suck for
Oh,
this.
goody. My fighters are blue.
All right.
My bomber is black. 1 hit.
1 hit.
We'll get these over here. Yes.
Oh, no, again.
Which fighter do you want to lose?
That doesn't matter.
Let's lose this
Okay, the
one.
anti-aircraft.
Thank goodness.
Post for this again.
I'm doing it for you again, too.
The British are going to run it.
And
And no,
I got this.
or Eastern.
What are you hitting?
We're using the Italian dice.
factory.
It's maxed out. Oh, that one. Can I
Yeah.
reach from that?
I can. It's 4 in and 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
nine
yeah, you're
on
lining
it,
back
so-
there. Gotcha.
Okay, here's the amount of money.
Wow.
Ooh, a whole dollar.
Whole dollar.
All right, I'm gonna go my anti-aircraft in the 6. So
Miss me,
Yeah.
and I'm going to roll my 2d6. And I got 8 damage.
You don't have any
What does a
damage on
medium
there
go to?
yet. You grab a 1 out of that thing over there.
I'll let you guys
We're
do.
going to need more. I need 8 on the.
8? Okay, I got you.
I think the mediums go to 10, but I could be wrong. I need to find that sheet because they.
This one goes
I
to
have a
11.
house rule that may not be the same as this one. Medium factory, max 10 damage, so 8 on it.
Okay, I got it, and then 1 for me. But I took a fighter off, so
Nice.
I'm the man.
And this guy's gonna fly back to this card over here.
That's 8. This is 1. There we go. And get rid of this guy. And
So that's it for my combat moves.
non-combat
side.
moves. Okay, I gotta fly these guys back.
I don't have any air bases anywhere in the
No, there's a distinct lack of air bases on
Yes.
this map. I'm wondering if that was
Do I even have an air base in
a
Calcutta?
typo. Because a lot of the air bases that were on the whole game are not on this
I don't
one.
have an air base in Calcutta either.
It could very well be a typo. We'll see.
I have an air base on Ceylon, that's it. Alright. So,
So what are we doing?
naval
Here, let's move back here.
Alright.
This
So
one
I'm
we're looking at.
doing
These
my-
guys are on Lorraine. Those guys are on London.
And I'm not done yet. So non-combat moves. I'm gonna move these 2 guys to Lorraine. I'm gonna move these 2 guys from London to
Cardia.
I'm gonna move 4 of these dudes on a transport. 1, 2, 3 to there.
And that's there.
I'm gonna bring this fleet in here.
Where's mine? There it is.
I'm gonna
Did
leave
you
the
want,
French sub behind.
These 3 guys over there.
Yeah, they were gonna do the naval strategic naval move.
And this guy's going where?
I'll join that fleet there for now. Or
3. This is the furthest he can go. Is right
yeah,
here. Does he help you there?
not really.
He doesn't hurt you though.
No, I'd rather have them in that stack there. Though, I think.
Let's put him here then.
So I'm strategic rail naval move these guys here.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
There we go. So I got 4 Chinese.
This,
That's a little
is this supposed to be here?
dangerous. I need to non-combat move that stuff. I haven't started
Okay.
the FEC area yet.
Let's just
I
move
wanna
over
make
here
sure- I need to more non-combat moves or lend lease this to Linear Space
From Canada.
from Canada.
What'd you buy for Canada?
I bought 2 frigates or
Did you move this thing?
corvettes. Yes,
Yeah, so you bought this too.
but I didn't buy a plane for it
Okay.
because I can fly a British plane to it.
Yep. Or you could just buy a Canadian plane too.
I just didn't have the money for it.
Yeah, actually a British plane is cheaper than a Canadian plane.
It is because I bought it for $8, lend leased it to the British, and then flew it back to Canada.
It's the conversion with the pound.
Yeah, the conversion rate is always cheaper to buy stuff.
You're still placing?
Still moving
Well,
a
we
few
finished.
listings. You're finished? Oh,
No.
No, I'm kidding. We're not
finishing.
Okay, I'm
finished.
gonna place my Canada stuff here. And non-combat.
No wonder you got such a big navy. Takes them like a half hour place.
Non-combat move this fighter to there.
alright. Could I have a factory off here somewhere?
Doesn't Japan have factories?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's right. You have colored factories. Okay, we got it.
Because I will give you a blue factory. No, we can have a French factory right there. That'd be cool.
Alright, that's another militia down there.
5 dudes. Alright. And he's on the battleship now, my friend.
Okay, and these two.
You just placed them.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yep, I used 3. I'll just throw. Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Place my 5 in London. And place my
As soon as you're done, start the Italians.
Sure. I'm gonna rail this guy up to.
I'm gonna play.
This guy comes here.
There's a rail movement of only one in Asia, right? So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I move these guys up one, and this guy from here.
Okay.
Rail down to there, and this guy's gonna come to here.
Here, I'll get that out of your way.
Oh, sorry, bud. And we're gonna build 3 more infantry.
Excuse me.
And we're gonna build 2 more militia.
If I go like this, people will think there's something wrong with the phone.
There's something wrong with them.
What's that ticking?
And we're gonna do this. 2 Marines.
Okay.
And I need to do 1 tech roll for Britain for wartime economy. I was supposed to do that at the start, but nobody really cares around here, do we?
Here we go. I think it's this guy's.
Okay.
This guy here that didn't go down.
I need
here.
a 7.
Come in here. Done.
Yes.
Yay!
And I get free money this turn.
Do it. So is that 2d6?
2d6. Here.
Here.
Let's see if I make
Let's
it.
roll a 1,000.
I'm probably gonna roll
Get
2
everybody
ones
in
now.
here. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ooh, 11.
This one did go to 11.
Yeah.
Look at you.
There you go. Free money I can spread around to whoever I want. Good. I spend
Give it to the
everything I
UK.
have.
Remember what we talked about?
Yes.
16.
How they didn't have enough money to do anything?
Wait, yeah, exactly. I could use an extra $10, I would say.
21,
Yeah.
22,
Now I can fix that battleship maybe.
24, 25,
That's what I'm saying. You had too many things you had to do.
27, 28,
Oh,
29, 30,
these guys had to move
34,
forward.
33, 34, 35, 36, 37.
Yep.
37 is where I'm on there. What the heck
I'm
is
gonna
up
have
with
to
that?
build something there.
So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
Is that
24,
where
25,
that
26,
cavalry is? He worth
27,
something?
28. It will be, but I can't collect from there. So 16, 17, 18, 19, no, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35,
36.
36, 37. 37 it is. Bump me up to 37, please. So I collect $36.
Bump the Canadians up to 37 too.
Oh, you figured? I know we might. No, but everybody here is from Canada. No one's
I know.
from
We could use
right?
some walking around money. How about you?
6. That always stings when you look up and find that you're so far behind.
All of a sudden, Canada has 700 infantry in British Columbia. What the hell?
Yeah, and Alberta.
They're all women too, eh?
Yeah, the shipyard thing,
Sweet!
you can't even get a transport over there for Canada or a factory. You'd have to go to the Panama Canal, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, you do. Or you could go the overland route. That might even be
Well,
shorter.
actually, could you build a minor factory with one?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
we don't have a shipyard though.
But you can build transport though, can't you? You don't
I'd have to
No,
build a
you need a
shipyard.
shipyard.
I have
Period.
to build a
Making it up.
shipyard from scratch, yeah.
So what else are we gonna do? It's Japan.
And it's bonus.
Oh, it's Italy's turn. Italy's declaring war on America this time?
Italy declares war on its economy. It's gonna go and build this for 7.
Just on your economy?
But Brian,
Yeah.
Australia doesn't have a
And this
shipyard,
one
but it can
is
build
worth
ships,
5.
right?
2.
No, it's got a minor shipyard.
Oh, it does have a minor
Yeah.
shipyard. Okay.
So that's 7. That leaves
Is
me
that
with
sculpt unique then? For the,
5.
Yeah, it
Need
is.
one?
Yeah, like that's what I'm gonna use for my. Probably gonna use them for my minor shipyards, although I might use them for my dockyards. It depends on how many you need.
gotcha.
Italy's done. It just built that one ship.
Because I may have more than enough shipyards, right? So what's Italy gonna do? They moved their battleship. Is it on the board? Yes, it is. Look at you.
You'll stay there.
A heavy battleship. And is that all the money you have?
Yep. Yep.
And are you moving anywhere? Doing anything?
Nope.
Okay. America's turn. So that's 12. It's 4,
is
You
16.
did complete the mega man.
I did, yeah.
I almost didn't. Nope. I didn't get it.
Wait a minute.
I thought for a second a
you
miracle
ever-
happened and I had no enemy subs on my convoy lines. And
Oh,
I thought I got it.
Eric is going to do some tech
Well,
development.
there's
So let's
only
move
one.
this around. So let's go for long range
That
aircraft.
saved
Need a
me-
7.
It saved me from getting a 2 or 3.
An 8?
bonus. Yeah.
Move the long range aircraft over for the Americans, please.
Oh, nice.
Long range 8.
And improve shipyards. Need a 7? Oh, bastard. And heavy battleships, I need a what? An 8? 9? It's underneath the Italian one there.
8, yeah.
8? Okay, come on. 8, 8, 8. Oh, 1.
Isn't your Yamaha better? Or whatever.
Yamato?
Yamato? No, I don't
Not anymore. I think all the heavy battleships are going to be the same
Oh,
now, right?
That's simply that.
I think so. And okay, this is heavy carriers. 2. That's so far from the truth. So anything else I want to try? Oh, I'm going to try the attack transports. I need a 7. There,
Oh,
I got
you
that one. So attack transports are over 1, so I'm just 1 away from long range aircraft and attack transports. Okay.
Yeah, shipyards and heavy battleships and heavy carriers.
So that was 8, and that's 24, and I got $17 left. So I'm going to get. It's too bad I couldn't build cheap fighters in Canada, like everybody else does.
You can't?
No.
Americans can't build cheap fighters?
So I'm going
Are the French taking
to.
advantage of their $8 fighters in Canada?
I'm going to build a fighter, and. Some-
So what's the scoop here, James? Shall we make a truce or what?
Yes, that's great. You know what? You've got enough victory points. Russia will just keep Stalingrad.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'll,
Let's sign the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact now. You should take him on the backyard. So
I have,
$7.
I have some money for you.
So what did you do with all the money that you got from the extra?
This right
You
here,
got
the
your
11.
well,
I can just divide it as I wish.
you
Oh,
can do
when it-
both,
when
but
it's
at
time-
least
when it's
I had a
time.
feeling this might have made the most sense.
Okay,
but,
so,
I'm not
yeah,
sure what
it's
to do with
Stalingrad's
it.
probably going to be long for this world.
So I'm just gonna do that. How's that sound?
Okay, tell you what,
What
I'm
do you
gonna
for income
lend the Canadians $1.
Soviets? Do you want to
Okay?
count how much you have
Ooh,
for the
$1.
Soviets?
Just to verify?
Yeah, because
Yeah, just to
then
verify.
I can buy a sub,
Okay.
I'm seeing some discrepancies.
and
Yep,
then I'm
sounds
done.
good. So, 3.
Thank you.
So I don't
Like
need
the
to
Canadians?
do any movement. I moved everything where
This
I wanted
is
to
still
last
mine
time.
or no?
It's mine,
So let's move
but I
this
don't
over
collect
here.
for that one.
Okay, not yet. So, but,
The sub's going
when
down.
you took this, did you move that at all?
So now,
The income? When you took this one?
I don't remember.
Three.
I don't
Counted
think-
everything, right?
I don't think you did.
I
Four
counted the
subs,
Japanese, so
four
I'm correct with my
destroyers.
Japanese, but count your Soviets just to
Yeah,
double check.
I don't think so.
You mean-
Anyways, so that's
you know,
3.
should count everybody up pretty soon here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with the Germans here in a bit.
Oh, I see. Let's just okay.
I didn't lose anything yet.
Good.
6,
Done.
7, 8,
So that's it for that turn, and that was
10.
July of 1941. So now we're going to
11.
January 1942. We'll be back later. Okay, so the Japanese have declared war on the Americans. So here we are on day 2, getting near the end of the day. We're about to eat dinner, and now the Americans finally get into the war. So you look at this thing here. Now we're going to talk about this, about how this is set up here, because he's looking at taking these ships out as a screening force, because in order for him to get there, see his whole navy is sitting right here, so he's got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the old rules, you just had to have that sub there, and he couldn't do it, right? Which was pretty weird. Like, I mean, that's rules, and that's the rules it was in the other game too, but they were just wrong, right? So now what he can do is he can come here and he can attack that and take that out, and if he does, then the rest of the boats can keep moving up to there, and this is the Japanese first strike. So what happens with first strike?
I think I get a +1 to my move and maybe +1 on my damage. On
I
a
think
declared
your
territory.
aircraft might be better too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think your aircraft are first strike, aren't they?
Yeah.
maybe you're right, yeah. One surprise attack on land or sea zone. Used against everybody. All aircraft gain first strike. Japanese ships gain 1 combat move bonus.
Yeah.
All enemy units receive a negative -1 to defense on the first round of combat.
Okay, so you don't get +1 then.
I don't get +1. No.
Okay, there we go.
You get -1.
I get -1. So there we go. He's got to take his screening force has got to be successful. With screening force, you didn't have to do it within a certain number of turns like you did with
think it
blitzing,
was-
did you?
No, I don't.
So I think
Sure,
you
I
get.
thought it was 3 rounds.
Oh,
You
it could
can
be
check
right.
it, but yeah.
Might be with
This is our first time using this screening force, so we want to make sure we get this correct. Anyway, so that's why I've done that. I put the screening force here because I wanted him to take away some of his units. If I had piled all my ships in one place, he gets to attack one place, right? So I've taken my transports out and put them up there because I had a feeling he was going to go this turn. So I took my transports out and I had an empty carrier, and so I wanted to take that out.
2 attacks.
And the battleship. So I've got some units saved on the side there, right? In case he does take it out, then I'm not totally empty of units, right?
Yes.
But we'll see. Like he's got to get through here first, and then he's surprise strike is on these units. Of course, there's an airport here, so this guy can scramble into there if he'd like.
That's 25, 35, 35, 43.
When you look at it, there's 2 battleships against 2 battleships if he gets through. There's a carrier against a carrier. He's got 1 small carrier with a fighter on it. I don't have a small carrier. He's got 3 destroyers. I've got 4 destroyers.
Go here.
He's got 2 subs. I've got 3 subs. And that looks like it. Then he's also got. Actually, I don't think you can drop your units off, can you? Because you've already done your screening force. You can't do another
Yeah,
screening
you can
force.
only either do an attack or an amphibious, not both.
Yeah.
Well, you declare one land or sea zone as the target,
Yeah.
and then everything that goes there will get +1.
Yeah.
and you'll
I'm
get
just
-1.
saying that your transports
Right.
will not be able to attack the land because of this screening force out here.
Unless I win against the screening force.
Well, yeah, you win against the screening force, but you can't do 2 screening forces. You can't screen force here, and then attack the land. That was the other reason I did that.
In the rules, it's we conduct a second regular combat if the first screening force succeeds, or amphibious invasion, but not both. You do one
Oh,
or
I
the
see.
other. So you can either amphibiouly
Oh, I
assault
see.
Hawaii or move past and
Right.
attack
Yeah, so you could do that. You could.
attack Hawaii or
With-
the other navy.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
because you can't go through 2 screening forces in a
So,
row
yeah,
and
yeah.
then do an amphibious, right?
Sure.
So that was the other reason why, because I didn't have any units in Hawaii here before this past turn began, and so I thought about it and I thought, well, I could save my transports. That carrier isn't doing me much good with no units on it, because like I did have a fighter, but that fighter can also scramble from the airbase. He doesn't need a carrier to be in this fight here, and also to keep him from hitting the land.
So we have him at 4. I need 2 militia there. one
Can I
militia.
ask a question here?
Sure.
Are we going to play later this evening, you think? Or
Well, what do you need?
no, I was just curious. We're going to eat probably within an hour, you think, or so?
Yeah, less than that. Whatever the timer says on the
Okay,
stove.
and that's what it looks like. So that's fine. Just because my wife does want. Yeah, that's great. I'll take it later. That's fine.
Okay. Here, I'll show you. Come on over here.
You want to see the screening force rules?
No, I think you're good. I
Yeah.
trust what you got there.
No, I just it's just like the old amphibious assault, but they give you the option of doing that
Yeah.
and or a second fleet instead.
Oh,
And
okay.
once you hit the second fleet, you got to stop moving, no matter
Right.
how many moves you got left.
Sure.
Everything's
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
right. Well, I mean, if you say you move one to screen and
Yeah.
then two, and
Yeah.
you still have 2 moves left, you can't keep going.
It would be a little ridiculous.
Well, I mean, you could go, but yeah, they only allow you to move one space
Yeah,
off the screen.
yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be a screen in the front there, and you could go all the way to the Philippines.
Yeah.
These guys feel like they're going to tonight.
Where are we now?
So I'll do 3 of these.
You know, I was hoping to get further than this. So
Yeah, I'm going to play another couple rounds.
Yeah, me too.
2, 4,
It's,
6, 8,
3,
it's a-
4. This is only our 5th turn today.
I know. Once you start doing the attacks, it saves right down.
Yeah.
There's so many attacks. And,
Slow slugging.
and
So what you doing? Are you gonna go for it?
I'm gonna go for it, I think, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we got
What you gonna do with your transports?
Don't rush me, man. Don't rush me. What am I gonna do with my transports?
You sure you wouldn't rather attack Anzac?
Yeah, well, I'm good.
go ahead.
Yeah, there's a few options. Okay, what I will
Could do
do.
both.
Is yours on?
No, not right now.
Oh.
Figured since you're recording, there's no point in both of us recording exactly the same thing.
Okay, this guy's gonna engage this fleet. And I think when I haul stuff, I think I
It
suffer
was on.
-1 to my groups. -1 to my destroyer's ability to attack.
What?
Like with my surprise, well, with my transports, you know how they can carry stuff. Yeah. If I carry stuff, it's a -1 to my my value of attack and defense for these puppies.
They changed that in the.
And so I just looked at
No, but in this
in there.
rule,
Hey? Okay.
in the rules, it stated that Japanese destroyers, when used as a transport, don't suffer. They're still. Well, no, they still shore bombard at one.
Yeah. No. Shore
But in
bombardment.
the old one,
yeah.
that's an attack, right?
Yeah,
So then the old
You
one that
can
was
you can
zero.
leave your units back on Caroline
They
Island.
can
though.
stay there until
Yeah.
this is dealt
Why
with.
not?
Yeah. Okay.
Drop them off. and
Because it
leave.
used to be that you had to, or at least the way we played is you had to park them just behind whatever it happens, like just with amphibious.
Well, if you're bringing them for
with carriers and
But they're not going on.
Or if you're landing on Hawaii, you got to bring them.
Yeah.
But if they're not, then if you're gonna go past Hawaii and go to the San Francisco coast,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't bring my.
Well, if you
transports
drop
unless
them
you
off in
really need
Hawaii,
to.
then he can't attack
Yeah,
that.
you can
Then.
do one or the other. That's
Yeah.
it.
According to the rules.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm announcing this is my destination for my shippages.
So yeah.
So I'm gonna just park whatever's going there, even though it's gonna be there. I'm just gonna move it here, just so I separate these ones.
You can just leave them on the card here. Even. Yeah.
Okay, well, just for now. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Let's move this back. You see what it's doing.
Go around here.
Okay, that's going there. So is this. I like how you put the little roundels on there. That's pretty
Oh
nice.
yeah, you know I tried. Like I've had them on all my planes.
Yeah.
It's just what a pain in the
Oh, I
ass.
bet it would be. Yeah.
It looks sharp, but man, that's a lot of work.
Oh, I hate it. Because like it
If you
can
mess
work
it
out
up,
just
you gotta
perfect, or it can't. You know, like
Yeah.
there's just no.
There's not a
way to
lot
do it.
of room on there.
No.
Yeah.
The bigger ones are easier. It's the tiny ones.
Yeah.
They rip so easily, right?
Yeah, it sticks underneath your fingernail, and now you gotta flip it. You know, by the time you get it down there, half the glue's gone. Or
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm just thinking some stuff out here.
yep, no worries.
This guy can join in this attack.
So that's the screen. This is the screen, and that's the.
That's what's coming through.
All right.
Same thing with these dudes, I think. I'm not sure about which ones.
We're still figuring it out.
Okay, these guys are going to be coming in here. Taking out that with a Marine and one of these other units.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go.
The Philippines. Beautiful.
Philippines indeed, yeah. Can I have a look at the
It's
American
going after
chart?
the Philippines.
I'm going to look at your American chart.
Yep.
It's out here, I think.
Yep. Should we?
And here's the big head scratcher.
Yeah.
You got the screening force, and then this can only move
Bonuses for
after,
War.
or the
Just 12.
transports can land.
Like
You can't do both, right?
If I lost no money, I'd have
To move one
63, and
space.
then 12 is 75,
Oh,
but
okay.
probably going to lose Hawaii, so
Right.
it'll be 75 minus Hawaii.
Right.
Or not Hawaii, I mean Philippines.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, I will do something slightly. Well, that's considered home country because sometimes the emphasis is.
I believe the home country is only the lower 48 for the U.S.
Yeah, it's only like the.
Yeah, see, all U.S. starting territories, not including any part of Alaska or islands.
Or what are you talking about?
That's what it says in this, in the case of this here, what your home country is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the lower 48,
Right.
right? So everything that's
Yeah, so
here.
Philippines don't count, Alaska
Yeah.
doesn't count, is all I'm saying.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna get my bonus.
Yeah, you are, yeah. So this guy gets split into two. What I might do with this guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can theoretically, as I understand it, because is this guy participating? He's not participating
This would
in
be
any
a
screening
different
action.
attack, so this would be the screen
Right.
for that guy to get past.
Yeah. So this guy's gonna get
Which
past,
is
and he's gonna
the
land.
technicality, but yes, it's a
Yeah.
separate battle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's gonna cruise past and hit Western states, even though you can get it back on your turn immediately, I guess. So that defeats that.
Does that make sense to you?
What? I wasn't watching.
No, it's
No.
all good. Don't worry about it.
He's screening this fleet
Yeah.
for an attack, and this fleet will then be the screen for an attack.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but the thing is, he'd get his bonus back immediately just by picking that up.
Yeah.
So that went back here instead.
Yeah. I know. You don't want to do too much because then you
No.
don't have anything left.
1, 2, 3.
He can't reach that far anyway. That's
This
5
guy?
away.
1, 2, 3, 4. He came from here.
Oh, you mean just to take Hawaii?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant to take something in
Well,
the hometown
No,
territory.
no, but
Even those transports could have gone. Okay. Let's match this. I'm ahead by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna go with these guys as well. Hit you there. And I might need to take a little bit more.
so the screening force is what? A destroyer, a sub, and 2 coastal subs.
Yeah, that should be sufficient.
And then the main force you're attacking for the Americans is a carrier battleship. Is that a fast battleship?
The orange one is.
Yeah.
The black one is a regular.
Yeah.
They're exactly
It's
the
basically
same.
a regular battleship.
Yeah, they're
with an
exactly the
extra
same except for the fast one goes 3.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm blocking
And
this
cost
in
one.
here.
Oh,
And,
here,
oh,
let
yeah.
me just
And then
do
a
that.
pair of cruisers, 4
He's
destroyers,
looking over here now.
and 3 subs.
So these guys
These
are
ones
1,
are out of
2.
range. And then the
1,
main Japanese
2.
fleet's planning to.
I battleboard it, but I don't want to
screen
jinx myself. I'm hoping to stop them on the screen force.
Yep. Well, you never know. You never know, right? That's the whole point of the gamble, of the
Yeah.
screening force. And I like the fact that it's not just 1 destroyer or 2. That tiny little fleet stops the whole fleet is kind of ridiculous, right? I
Yeah.
really like this rule.
That's
I'm
also
happy
why I
that we're
put 4
showing
things
it
in
in
there. It was because,
Yeah.
is my 4 things going to be enough? Maybe you take 6 things. And
Yeah,
that's 6
because then
things
he's
that
like you don't
attack
want to
the other thing.
undercommit on the
Yeah.
attack on the screen.
I think it's a really cool rule.
Yeah.
I think it adds a lot
Just gonna back out
to
of your way.
to the thought process, which is what I like. Right?
Even now, it's like you want to put more in, but if you put too much, then the second attack's.
I think as Japan, I get bonuses to these 3. So maybe that's what I'll do
You
instead.
mean at the end of the game?
No, like immediate, like for money lines, I think I get it. As these guys, right?
Look at
You
the
have to
sheet.
take them though.
Yeah, I have to take them. I just want to make
Take a
sure
look at your sheet
because
here
1,
for you.
2, 3, 4. I can hit some of those.
Possession of Borneo, Java, Malay, and Hawaii plus 2 each.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
And Midway, Wake, and Solomon plus 1.
All right. Okay, then I will.
There used to be the Philippines on that list too.
Yeah,
In the
I'm gonna
last
go. Yeah,
game.
there used to be. Hey. Yeah. Okay, these transports will be going previously to Assad.
So you're not going to go after the Dutch now?
No, not the Dutch. No, the Dutch can stay at peace.
Oh.
I was wondering why would you do that? Because then you're giving him a bunch of money.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take the free British boats and money.
Not only that, but then those guys go British over there.
Yeah.
And this guy can go sub-raiding. These two will go sub-raiding here and here. Get you for some monies.
Is that an attack on Australia though?
Sorry?
He's subverting because these are Dutch.
Yeah,
and,
he's gonna go
So
for
you're
that
gonna be at war
Australian.
with Australia.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, they already are.
Yeah.
He declared war on them.
I declared war on them first.
But
After he declared war on me.
Yeah.
so you can elect not to be at war with the Dutch then, because he's not at war with the Dutch.
No, he's gonna convoy he can convoy the line for the Australian money, but not the Dutch money.
Okay, good.
Because the Dutch are still neutral, but if the Dutch join, then he can nail that money too.
Okay, alright, let's
That means
do
I got
some-
another sub I gotta start hunting.
two, no, two
The other-
subs.
on the
This
other
one and
side
that
of the
one, yeah.
map.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just as soon as one side's cleaned up.
Oh, it's not cleaned up. You just moved 5
yeah,
more
fair.
out there. I'm hoping you attack me because it's the only way I can see.
Well, the
kill those
Americans are in
things.
it now anyway.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3.
The Russians are still
So they
alive.
can go
Yeah.
tub thumping. Or, I mean, sub hunting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even with all this stuff set up here, like these seaplanes are pretty much useless for anything except for a cap to find a sub.
Scratching his chin. What are we gonna
Corvettes
do?
don't-
What are we
Yeah.
gonna do?
Attack us
What
by
are we gonna
themselves.
do?
Well, what I could do is
Or very much.
That's
come
what I do.
here with these two, and the aircraft could continue past to here, right? And then they could come back to here because I have 1, 2. Oh, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they have to end up here.
Yeah.
The carriers have to end up there.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it doesn't. It gives your ships, but not your planes that +1
No.
move. And,
And those ships.
I've
can't-
had it happen before where you plan it out and you're like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
it's just unless my plane started in there,
Yeah.
it's no good.
I might send an additional one here just because.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, it's that.
You know, and it still
It's
might
hard.
not be enough, or it might be way too much, right?
It's luck of the
It's
dice.
hard.
You're
That's,
rolling
that's what I like about this.
2 for the coastal. No, this is 2 for the sub.
2 for the coastal on defense.
2 for the coastal, and this
3
other
for
sub
the
is
sub,
3.
isn't it?
Okay, I thought it was 3-2 for defense. Like defense was weak.
Let's find out.
I'm looking here on the defender here,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's 2.
2 for defense.
Submarines
No, it's
are-
3, sorry,
submarines are
3.
3,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah. So submarines are just
Coastal
as good attack as
subs,
defense.
2.
Okay, then I will.
And the destroyers are
I would
same,
take like
it's
6
4.
subs in there too, at least.
Just overload it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
This
then
is
underload
awesome.
the next attack, yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do that battle right here.
Right there, yeah.
That'll be the one. So what are you gonna do? Fight or flight?
What are you talking about?
Right here.
Oh, I'm fighting you.
You fighting? Okay.
No.
Alright, let's do it.
100%.
Yeah,
Ready?
no, I'm scared. Where's my dice tray? Where's my Andrew dice tray?
Let me just check if I'm doing any moves here. I don't think I am.
Right here.
Ah, somebody was hiding it on me.
Stop this for now.
Okay.
Yeah. No combat there.
I assume these guys are casualties.
Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're mine.
You probably won't need that in your way.
And we'll go with that with a sub. Okay, there we
You might need a battle board there, my friend.
go. Not for this one, I don't.
You don't need a battle board for the first
I'm not
one.
battle boarding it because that'll
Yeah.
be bad luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that'll be admitting defeat. I'm gonna stop him right here in his tracks.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send one here still and one over here. And this guy here is coming with a marine. And I'm sending another transport with a marine and a dude. And they are landing. Can they reach from here?
Where are you
1, 2, 3. Yeah, in Hong Kong. So
You gotta go to the next sea zone over,
2,
bud.
3 right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that.
And my subs.
Your
Yeah,
sub
start
can
a
challenge. That's fair. Then I'll send my sub here too. There we go. Now we have
Alright,
this
now we got another battle there.
parity. Okay, so these two are.
Amphibious assault
What?
over there. You just got added in on Hong Kong.
No commanders for me.
So
I don't think he's got a command. Oh, he's got a commander.
Yeah.
Or but where's your commander? Is he with the dudes or?
he's with the ships.
Which ones?
The big one for this fleet.
Okay.
That's the
Ooh.
plan. Okay, so. Alright.
Oh, speaking of
pulled off.
commanders.
Oh yeah,
Japan
America's
gets a-
gonna get commanders now.
Japan gets a new commander and it's
So I need one marine.
Good call. Everybody gets commanders.
everybody gets a commander who just got involved in the war here.
What happened to my
I don't
thirds?
think you get an extra
No,
one
I think I
for
just get
Russia.
Do-do-do-do-do.
But France gets a free commander.
America gets one. I might as well take out another one because I'm gonna declare war on Germany any second now.
Yeah.
And if you're
In fact, I'll just do it right now.
Okay, well,
So I get
Go.
2 commanders.
so Germany gets a free commander now.
and if you're
Mr. Germany, okay if I throw a
Yeah,
commander
sure,
department
do it,
for
do
you?
it.
I got a commander right there. And
Where's French been?
well, I got a commander now.
Nice.
Oh, no, I guess. Yeah, sure. If it can start, or does it start in the capital?
This guy's starting in the capital.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's a
Germany?
good question, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right,
let's
or in
look it
Canada?
up because that's very crucial.
I
Well, guess
believe
we'll
they
go
all
back.
start in the capital, and you got a non-combat move 'em on your turn.
Oh, so I can't start them there? What a drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's the capital.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You had to catch me on that one, didn't you?
Would you like a French?
French commander, yeah. Throw
Is
him down.
France joining in too?
Yeah, he's declaring war on Japan.
Yeah.
The Japanese.
If you were war with Italy, would you get a third one?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Italy's not at war with anybody unless Italy changes its mind.
I have a feeling they're going to do that.
That would be smart.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot less
There's a whole lot of thinking,
It
which I understand.
Yeah.
Is that yeah? I guess you got 2 ships versus my sub if you make it through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, you know, it's just your sub against my sub.
No.
Is
There's- Oh, I see. Because he has to participate.
Well, no, is the destroyer hauling a guy?
He's
Is he
hauling.
part
a
of the
guy.
amphibious assault, and it's sub
He's-
versus sub.
He's intending to just deposit the dude.
All right, but if he's part of the screen, then he's not part of the landing.
Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just solve it by doing this.
Throw that plane in there, that way the destroyer's out of the
Yep.
out of the
Just try to
screen.
stay out of the fight.
Perfect. And I
Actually,
can't kill your plane, so it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. It's just a matter of how
Yeah.
if I could kill your sub or
Well,
not.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can subs attack subs?
If they yeah,
Well, you can yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah.
My sub engaged, and then his sub is also joining in. Right? My sub can still submerge instead of shooting. But
Yeah.
whatever. But that plane's not involved in the land battle anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do with that. I gave you a German commander and a French commander. I did not give the British any commanders yet, but I'll
Okay.
figure that out.
All right. Let's do some rolling.
Japan gets another commander too.
Yes, Japan does get another commander.
Actually, they're going to get lots of them.
Japan got a commander for the British, a commander for the French, and a commander for the Americans.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna get 3 commanders in your
Yeah.
capital if you this.
And they're at war with China. And they're at war with. Well, I guess that doesn't count. They're mining.
China. didn't
We're
really
the
count,
Hawaiian screening force.
but you got a commander for the.
We got to get going here because dinner's almost ready. I got to get out there. And...
So here's 3 destroyers at rolling at 4. Not a hit.
Yay!
And I have 2 submarines rolling at 3. 1. And then I have 1 coastal torpedo boat destroyer at 2. Miss. Just
So I have 1 hit.
One. Oh, yeah. You
That'll be a coastal sub. Okay, so these are coastal subs.
Right on.
This is the sub, and this is the destroyer. They're
Okay.
all the right color.
Sounds
Alright.
Dick.
So you lost 1 coastal.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 destroyers at 4. Hit. And I got 2 subs at 3. Miss. And 1 torpedo boat at
2.
2. Yep, so miss. 1 hit again.
1 hit. 2 hits.
2 hits. Alright.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and then you're losing your torpedo boat again.
Yeah, my
Right,
coastal
coastal
subs. You
sub.
got 2 hits.
I got 1 hit on you alone.
Yep,
That's it.
we got it.
Okay, let's go with 3 blues at 4. 2 hits.
Oh, you bastard. He gets through.
Take some units.
Miss. Okay, so
Alright.
here. Let us battle.
Would you like
that.
this to be stuck somewhere? And
Yeah, just here. Okay,
I'll grab all the stuff that's showing up.
what do you got there? I'm gonna scramble this fighter as well.
Sure. Okay, these things show up there. Just got tactical. So you got
first
6.
they're rolling, I'm gonna creep out of here.
Sure, man. Yeah, how about I let you?
That way I'm not in your way.
Yeah, yeah. And you got the mobility.
Okay, so a fight highlighter.
We'll do you a favor and give you your 3 commanders.
Oh, awesome.
That way you're ready to go.
Fires.
And don't forget to bring this guy.
True, true. Alright.
That will affect your.
Baffled.
Yeah,
That actually makes you +1 instead of just
that's right.
even, right?
Yeah.
And are you
And he's rolling
are you
minuses.
throwing the carriers on that board?
I don't think they show up on here. They do actually.
Yeah,
well,
they can
as-
take hits.
Well, I guess they could actually look. What do you think of this? 0 boosted up with the commander to 1 or what?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Actually, I think it just doesn't have any attack value.
Okay.
But it can still be taken as a target selected hit, correct?
Huh?
You can still target select.
Yeah, but it's
So it should still be on there though.
Yeah.
like it has no attack value.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just all of a sudden, oh fuck, I got a commander.
We put some
Look at
guns
that.
there.
Look, there's a gun. We got a gun.
Yeah. Either way, it's good. Okay.
But yeah, I see what you mean. But I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
0 is
Yeah.
just 0, right?
But if you take damage on the carriers, your planes can't.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
your
Something like that. Yeah.
Japanese
But-
force. What do you got there?
Bomber. Mine on the
2
other hand
battleships.
has 2.
Battle cruiser.
Okay, so let's just
Tactical. 2
take a look at
fighters.
this.
So you're rolling -1s for the
Three.
surprise there too, right?
Huh?
cruisers,
You're not rolling -1 for the surprise as well.
destroyers.
What's surprising?
Like
Heavy
you're
light
surprised with this Pearl Harbor attack. So
Oh,
you-
-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tell you what. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you can leave
everybody
it there.
just goes over.
Yeah.
That's just for round 1, right?
Just round 1, yeah.
Everybody
Or is
goes.
it? I better double check that.
Yeah, it is. You just read it. I remember now.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you're -1 and everything for round 1.
Yeah, and I've done it.
And
Yeah,
his
when-
planes are
And
first strike.
were you +1 to begin with, or no? You weren't. You weren't.
No, just the +1 move.
He's,
My
he's
aircraft
got
is
a
+1.
he's got a commander there,
Tell
so
you
he
what,
gets the
you
plus.
do the filming, okay?
My aircraft is +1.
I'll take this.
I'll film this side. You film that side. How's that sound?
Yeah. You'll have to get two computer screens side by side,
You're gonna have to watch both screens.
and then sync them up, and never mind.
That was pretty complex at that point.
And I just put it down, so I'm just looking at the stuff instead of everything else. And I'm not looking at your stuff. Just looking at your stuff.
Herbert.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to do like
Is that
you.
news? Just don't forget to roll your aircraft stuff.
Yeah. I'm doing it kind of what he's doing. White is the blue here. Yellow is the green.
Why don't you just use
Why don't
blue
you
for
just use
blue?
blue and yellow.
Blue for blue. Well, I got 2 blues here, the
Okay.
destroyers and the fighters.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm rolling a big old handful.
Well, but you remember, like the fighters are different, right? So
Yeah.
So-
So I got here 1 is 5 and 1 is 12 here. So
And you use white for those destroyers.
and
tactical bomber.
is that 5? See, I was gonna ask you about that.
Did it hit or not?
Yeah, it's hit.
Because your planes are first strike, so you got 2 first strike hits. Is that correct?
Nope, just one from the fighter and one from the one from
2.
the tactical. But I didn't realize there
So
were first
2
strike.
first strikes
Yeah.
and the tacticals target.
Just on first strikes on the first round for
Okay.
them. So I think
Practically everything hit at this point.
Well,
I'm going for the hits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my fleet carrier for
Okay.
those 2 hits.
Right?
Okay. Even though it's an expensive unit.
And everything else hits. So everything -4 hits. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
4 misses.
10 hits.
10 hits.
And what's your target?
That's not including the 2 hits, right?
That is including
That's
his target.
everything. Yeah.
So 8 more hits.
8 more hits, yeah.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is still target select, isn't it?
Battleships can absorb a hit.
Well, what did you target?
What am I
Yeah, I think
targeting?
I'll do that.
Do you have to pick one of your hits, right?
Do I do it first or after you choose
Well,
target?
I'll go
you
like
select
this.
Your target,
I'll go
right?
like this because then I'm gonna move it around.
Okay.
Okay. So
Wait, for my target selection, can I choose aircraft or must it be ships for this here?
If it's a tactical,
it can't be it can't be
never
aircraft.
be air.
Oh, can't be aircraft. Okay. fine.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take one of your cruisers out. That's my target select.
Okay. So we'll move this down.
And since my fighter
Does that
hit
look good?
in the first
Okay.
round, so I think he will have to take away a fighter out there too, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's gonna have to lose an aircraft.
So 2 of
Well, he
these go
can-
back
He doesn't have
on.
to be a fighter. He could pick the tactical if
Yeah,
he wants
yeah,
instead.
yeah.
But
Yeah, actually, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so that's the way it looks, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Okay. So 3 subs at 3. Or no, 3 subs at 2.
A 2, yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
So missed, and 4 destroyers at 3. Missed. Oh, this is going to be devastating. Okay, a tactical bomber at 4. Missed. Oh, damn. Okay, so
roll your feathers separate.
yeah, my two fight. Well, the two fighters are blue, and the two cruisers are yellow, and they're at 5.
All hits.
All hits.
All hits.
2 planes.
2 planes off you,
2 planes, my goodness, that's expensive.
and then I've got 2 battleships at 7.
2 at 7.
2
I'll put
battleships
them
at
off
7.
here. I'll just put them here then. 1 hit.
1 hit.
So
Yeah,
you only got,
That
you got
sucked.
a total of 5 hits, right? Two
Yep.
That
fighters and
sucked balls.
2.
2 fighters and 3 other items.
So 1, 2, 3. Actually, I could destroy. Well, carriers take forever to build up, so I'm gonna do this.
Lose a
So
destroyer,
these
2
things
fighters,
here
and
go-
then hit both your battleships.
This one here goes here. This one here
Man,
goes
that's-
here.
That was
these
a
things all go up here.
really lopsided first roll.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you expect for the first strike.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it so devastating, right?
Because you got the first strike and you got the -1,
Yeah.
right? So
So these
That's
are down
that's the
there.
devastating part about it. I could have done a little bit better, like I might be a hit or two with
yeah,
a
but I
destroyer.
mean everything you were until you started rolling 5s, your odds of hitting are 1 in 4.
Okay, let's go.
Round 2. Here's the tactical hit with a 1, and then I have.
That's a targeted hit.
That's
It's
target.
always targeted.
1 at 8, success. 3 at 7. 2 hits. How much?
You're hitting everything?
So, well, 1 missed so far. And then 2 battleships.
A 7 and a
2,
2.
7 missed. And then I have 4 destroyers, and those got 1 hit.
So how many you got altogether? 2, 4, 6, 7? 2, 4, 6.
6 and 1's targeted.
It's all done. It doesn't matter. So I've got 1 at 8. Missed.
Just over.
And I've got
Stuff down.
4 at 6. Come on, let's get some hits this time.
Yes.
Oh, there.
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
3 destroyers gone.
Okay, so I'm done. I've got nothing. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
My
That was
casualties are 4 destroyers and 2 fighters.
So what you got left?
This. So basically everything.
These 2 are damaged?
Yeah, those 2 are damaged, and I lost 4 and 2 fighters.
That's it? You only lost 6 things?
Yeah, yeah.
6 things and 2
And
damaged
damaged
battleships.
battleships, yeah.
Okay. These are still on?
They're still
Yeah,
on board, yeah.
untouched.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to, otherwise you would
Well,
lose.
I could have flipped 1 here. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that because it's a damaged carrier.
But you can still land ships on
Yeah,
it.
you can land planes on.
Well, that's
In this
fair.
game, people, you can land planes on damaged carriers. Okay, so I'm going to shut this off now
You can land.
because I have to go and finish making dinner. And you see how the battle turned out. Okay, so a lot has happened. Well, there was dinner. I mean, that was good. But a lot has happened. Like since I think the last thing that you've seen here was the Japanese defeated the American fleet, and so we are almost a turn later. Like it's going to be America's turn next, but first is Italy's turn. And one of the big things that's happened is he slowly built up more ships, and especially his heavy battleship. So the fleet that we had here between the between the British and the French weren't good enough. So what we did was he took the British fleet down this way because give some kind of resistance to Japan, and I took the French fleet this way, and they're going to work up there with that fleet, and they'll be working against the Germans, right? So we did that. We vacated it, and then something's happened here, and we kind of thought like it's our own fault we were reading it wrong, but still it's kind of a goofy way of doing things. Like it seems gamey, right? And so I just wanted to show it to you. So you see where the Italian marker is there, this guy right here. They had all their ships there. So Italy's not at war, right? So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes through the strait, through the ships, through the other ships, and then attacks these guys down here. It says you can't do that through canals, right? But you can do it through a strait. Even though British owns that strait, you can somehow do it through there. It's like they kind of forgot to write that in the rules or something. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that they take a look at that and they address that. Not because it was done to our side. There's a couple of other things that we have problems with too and stuff. And there always will be, because everybody's got their own way that they like to play the game. But this just seems particularly gamey, you know, where you can be at peace and nobody's allowed to see the problem. The real problem that we have with it is in this one case with Italy, we don't have the ability to declare war against Italy.
Britain can't even declare
Like
war.
when you see them about to leave the thing there, you say, I'm declaring war on you. You know, that's one thing. In fact, that when I was in Tulsa, that happened. When I couldn't leave the room because I was waiting for Elijah to bring his entire Japanese fleet through here. We weren't at war. So I had to wait to see if he was going to do that, because if he was, then I was going to declare war as he was bringing them, so he couldn't have moved through there. But we don't have the ability to do that because nobody can declare war on Italy. Italy's the one that declares war on you or on something. Once Italy goes to war with anybody except Abyssinia and Albania, once they go to war with anybody else, then people can declare war on them. But in a case where Italy can't possibly be declared war on, that they can go through there, go through a bunch of boats and everything, and then say, okay, now I'm declaring war on Great Britain. That just seems kind of goofy to
Especially
me.
since after they declared war, they can't go back inside the strait. They're trapped out there. They
Yeah.
can't come in.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so anyway, we wanted to show you that. What else is going on? Germany's actually built up quite a big fleet up there. This is getting really bogged down in here. We're all just buying units and we're staring at each other over the Maginot Line. It's unbelievable
Certainly look
how,
like North and
how
South
France
Korea.
is still in the game like this. France has lost one territory this whole game, and it's right there. They've actually lost a couple of units now. Up until a turn or two ago, they'd only lost one unit all game. And when was the last time you played World War II when that happened with France? So that's just the weirdest thing about this game. The other weird thing is we're only halfway through the game, and Russia's almost totally annihilated. Like they don't have many units left on the board, right? This is not that much of a surprise. Like I've seen this happen before, where the first strike makes it look terrible for now, right? But America's just got a shit ton of money now. So a couple of turns from now, this will probably look even over here, right? We'll see. I mean, we'll see how things go and everything. But anyway, we're having a great game here. We're having a really good time. Great company and good meals, and it's been a really interesting game.
Yes.
So we will. I think we're just going to finish this turn off. It's getting kind of late at Sunday night, so I think we're going to finish this turn off, and that'll be about it. I'll do another short little thing, and then I'll start uploading. Well, that was a long day. It's not that late. It's just, we've been playing since morning, and we've been playing 2 days straight, morning and night. So even though it's not that late, we're just bagged. You know what I mean? Tired of staring at the same thing. We need to just take a break, and Panzer King has gone home. So he said, yeah, you guys just carry on, and I'll be back tomorrow. And we decided, you know what, we'll just finish this turn off, and that's what we did. So I'm showing you this so you can take a look here at all the tech. Lots of weapons have been finished, and that's because of that new rule that in the new rules. I really like that rule where you can start developing weapons in 1936. You just can't take them past here, right? You can go first 2 stages of development. So when 1939 hits, then you just got the last 2 stages to go. And I really like that because I like tech, and I think we all do. Or not all of us, but most of us do. People who play this game, we like the flavor, right? We like all the different units and everything. We like finding this jet and this heavy battleship and this, like looking for the right pieces and everything. And that's a lot of the fun in building the game. And so it's nice that you get to use them too, right? Just in the last turn here, when America was developing, they got the heavy carriers, and I'm going to show you the heavy carriers that I got for the Americans. You might remember from a previous video, but I got that, and I got long-range aircraft.
But also there's the house rule where like there's 16 techs and I got the 16-sided die, and we all had a weapon to begin with. That's why France has a weapon, even though you can't. Where is it? Where's France? Oh, there's France up here. Like France, it's tough for them to afford jets. You know what I mean? So don't know if I'll ever do that. It would have been great if they would have got something like wartime economy, but it's right in the rules there where they're not allowed to develop tech. So other than my house rule, we're not letting them do that because that would be against the rules. And we're trying to play by the rules of this game. We want to test drive these rules for version 3. Anyway, and yeah, like the Axis are definitely winning this game. When you take that much money from Russia like that, even though France is almost untouched and everything, and Great Britain has most of their stuff, it's just the difference in money, right? And you know that regardless of what game you're playing, if one side's making a lot more money than the other side, then turn after turn after turn, they just get more and more and more stuff. And so we're starting to see that now. Like it's going to take some kind of, not miracle, like Rank Carcass and I are pretty good players. What it's going to take is some kind of ingenuity and maybe some kind of luck in order to turn this game around. Like I was just showing you a minute ago about him going out there, and it was a gaming move. So he didn't lose one. Like Rank, he couldn't hit a thing that turn. So the Italians took Cairo. I think they only lost 1 or 2 units, and they took that. They didn't lose anything. Like that luck has got to change, right? And I can't blame bad luck on the way this game is played. This game in particular, I don't think anybody's had really bad luck. You just had one bad turn there, and we're gonna need some good turns as far as rolling goes. Plus, we're gonna need to come up with some kind of move. You know what I mean? The Americans, of course, in the World War II games, it looks bleak until the Americans get in, and I had hoped that they would have addressed that. I did talk to them about it in Tulsa, where when you get to 1942, when America's supposed to be in the war, maybe you should start rolling 2 dice instead of 1 or something, you know, because you've got a hard date where the game ends in 1945, but you don't have a hard date when the Americans get into it. So, like for instance, Rank Carcass played a game on YouTube not too long ago where he kept them out until 1944, you know. It's like you can do that. You can keep them out as long as possible in order to win the game, and it's an effective strategy, and it's one that is well within the rules, right? It's not even gamey for that matter. You're still kicking ass as the Japanese player by doing that. You're just kicking somebody else's ass instead of the Americans, right? And so, you know, like the Americans, it takes, like, where are we now? We're going into 1943, and they just got their first build. Like, they just got their first wartime economy, collected their first wartime economy, and it's 1943 now. And so you wonder if it's too late, right? Like the Americans, they'll be able to build a navy, and they'll be able to come over here, but will we have enough time to take out Berlin, right? If any time, like I've not seen Berlin fall in any of my games yet, but this could be the game where that happens, just because with France being so strong, you know, like usually at this point in a game, Germany has this whole continent, but because Paris hasn't fallen, they haven't been able to take these 3 territories, so there's some money there, and there's quite a few units there, those white units there. Normally they just annex those after Paris falls, right? Well, that hasn't happened. So there's, you know, like there's a lot of things going for us, but it's that money factor, the fact that their income is so high, and America just got into it. The other thing is, like you've seen not long ago on this video here, where the big battle happened with the Japanese there in this sea zone. I expected to lose that battle, but what was kind of a drag though was that it was a lopsided victory, too lopsided. Like you can see how much he has left on that card there, down here, right? There's too many units down there, so I can't even build a navy over here because his navy's sitting right here, and you can only build so many units, right?
So if I was just to put down 5 or 6 units, like I could put down 5, right? If I was to put down 5 units, they're dead, right? Because it's not just that there, but there's the screening force he's got behind it as well. So he's got lots of ships there, right? Right here, here's what I was going to show you. I've got these carriers here. America's got shipyards, like improved shipyards. Actually, a lot of us do. The Japanese, the Italians, the British, and the Americans, and I think the Germans might have it too. We all have improved shipyards. So I think what we're going to do, like these guys are going to try to link up with the Anzac Navy down here, right? And try to build a Navy down here that can, you know, in concert with an American Navy that we hope to build. Like we're hoping that he leaves the coast over there at some point. And one way to draw him out of there is that's one of the reasons that we left the Med, was to get some boats over here. So get some boats over here so that we have somewhat of a Navy, right? Like these guys have got improved shipyards. This is the only place on this side of the board where these guys can build any boats, because we think that this is a mistake here, that they a misprint, but there is no place anywhere here to build boats, because you don't build them at naval bases anymore. You build them at major shipyards, and we understand, okay, there's not a major shipyard there. We didn't expect there to be one, because you're not supposed to be able to build capital ships there. That's not your home territory. But there's not even a minor shipyard here. So they can't even build so much of it as a transport or a submarine in that location, you know, anywhere there. They would have to build a shipyard from a minor shipyard from scratch, because we don't see anywhere in the rules even where you can upgrade a dockyard or a port into a shipyard. And so, like, they show you that you can go from a minor port to a major port, or from a minor dockyard to a major dockyard, but we don't see anywhere where you can go from a dockyard to a shipyard, or a port to a dockyard, or anything like that, right? And so you can't build any ships over here. And that's why this is the only place here. This has got a minor shipyard right here. You can build 2 ships per turn here. So that's what we're going to try. We're going to try getting these ships down to here, and then build somewhat of a Navy. Hopefully draw the Americans away so the Americans can put a Navy up. Then we've got 2 navies against the Japanese, and then we got 3 navies over here, the British and the Americans and the French against the Germans and the Italian Navy. So we're just trying to rival the navies right now. And we know that we got a good foothold in Europe there. There's new rules regarding the Maginot Line. And so for him to break through that Maginot Line there would just be, it would be a feat, that's for sure. One of the rules that we're playing an optional rule where you can scramble not just into sea zones with 3 planes, but also into territories. So I haven't been able to attack across the Maginot Line either, because he had three fighters up north there in the western Germany, not just in Bavaria, which we used to be called Munich. On your old map it's called Munich, and this map it's called Bavaria. So I couldn't attack him, he couldn't attack me. We're just trying to be patient. Like a couple of times I spent a long time counting it out and everything, and really wanting to attack and knowing it was the wrong thing to do, but wanting to do it anyway, and we're just trying to be patient, right, till the Americans get in here. Anyway, so that's the way things look here. Lots going on. We hope that you're enjoying what we're doing as well. I know you couldn't be enjoying it as much as we are, because we're having a blast. We're having a lot of laughs and everything. You hear where you're laughing when the camera's on. You should see us when the camera's not on. That's when we really get into the humor. we try to clean it up a little bit when we're on camera, but when we're off camera, there it's a lot of fun anyway. We really enjoy getting together, playing these games, and this is why I love this kind of a game, like the tabletop game versus the computer version. Sure, the computer version, you can sit there by yourself and you've got nobody to play with, so you can play against the best players in the world, and and you can have 10 games going at once, and that's all great and everything. There's something to be said for that, and if you want to become a refined player and you know, whatever. But this is so much more fun. I mean, why do you play, right? Do you play just to get good, or do you actually play to have fun? That's what games are about, is about having fun, and we're having a blast. And anyway, we're hoping you having a blast watching us. So I think I've set the camera down in just about every spot. I thought I was going to be able to save these guys, but I don't think so. These guys are going to get hunted down by the Japanese Navy. It's too bad, because I could have escaped along the northern sea route. That's where these guys are heading, but I think that even these guys back here could catch them, right? So anyway, gonna try to get out of there, but I think they got me. So I'm gonna sign off on this one and upload this video, and it should be there on Monday morning, and then we'll play tomorrow and we'll finish this game off, and that video should be there Monday night or Tuesday morning. Okay, take care everyone. General Hand Grenade out.